Everyone out there in the Guilty Gear Strive universe, we are back with another FlyQuest fight series. It has been so long since Strive has been on this channel, and I'm very, very excited to have the opportunity to watch it and see all these crazy new changes and actions. I am Solid Bones, joined here by the one and the only Hotashi. Hotashi, how are you doing tonight?
It's a monumental time in Guilty Gear history. I'm feeling great. This patch is done my bills, it's shined my shoes. It might be the greatest thing to ever happen to me, Bones. I tell you what.
Dude, it's
put hair
unreal.
On my head.
Like, I don't think I've ever seen the FGC vibes this positive in, like, quite a long time. Like, I think when Plus R got rollback, maybe the only other time where the vibes were this good. Like, where everyone's just like, oh, this is great! Like, everyone's just so happy.
Mm-hmm. I've been playing, not as much as I should, but I've been playing a ton. Mm-hmm. There's a lot to explore. And it's so, like, it just encourages so much imagination, not for what could be, but for what it isn't. What has come and gone about Guilty Gear Strive. What is left now that we're all not doing Wild Assault and Backdash BRC. It's just so exciting. Every character is so different now. Rounds are longer. It's much more involved. I'm excited to see some high-level play. Where before,
I'm super stoked.
I don't know. Arc Revo, I was like, I can't. I'll be over here, guys.
Dude, there's so many patches. Like, I don't know if I have seen a patch be this out, like, overtly apologetic's not the right word, but like owning up to it. Like, they're like, hey, we got a little silly with some of these things. Big sorry, we deleted Wild Assault. Like, big sorry, we deleted, like, and they've just normalized and scaled back, like, so many things. I don't think I've ever seen a patch that was basically, it's like a 40-page PDF of nerfs that people have been happier about. Like, there's obviously some buffs in there, but it's pretty overwhelmingly negative changes, which is, like, crazy, like, for people to be so hype about it.
Dude, the Happy Chaos page was just, like, a 2-page long, like, Dogaza, like, oh, we're so sorry for this. We've completely redesigned him. It's cathartic. It's, like, I feel trust building back up. Thank you, ASW. Now, if only they could have did that for Tekken, but, hey, so, competitors tonight, I think I saw FlyQuest's very own Nitro in the bracket. SQ. Oh, here's the top 8. Where's SQ? Uh-oh. Cherio, Domi on the Sin, Sergeant Frogger representing Elfeld, MacMens and Walter. Let's see, Lurie, Razzo of Razington, Katie, Lakey, Faust Bros. Not so down bad now, are we? Wild on the Giovanna, Asta and Udongin. Okay.
Yeah, like you said this right before we went live.
Test your luck on the Nago. He's back.
He's so back. Lakey is a bikin, is on Unica now.
Oh.
Gotcha. Ooh,
mistakes were made.
Unica gaming, dude.
Sorry.
You said it right before you went live. We went live here that, like, the bracket wasn't huge, which is funny. You know what's really positive right now is I looked at the Steam charts right before we went live. I was curious of, like, how many people are hopping on Strive. Strive is currently at 10K, which is, like, a lot. Like, it has, like, a peak of all time of, like, 30K or so.
But now?
Strive right now is at 10K gamers, which is a big number. Especially that's not even including console gamers, right? Which there's quite a lot of for games like this.
Yes, there is.
And so, like, that's it's super fun to see everyone back. Like you said, this bracket tonight wasn't huge. But the skill level in this bracket is immense, right? Like, we have, like, some of the biggest, most electric gamers who have ever been in the biz here tonight at FlyQuest. And just so you all know the way this works, it is a ladder series where, like, people play to try to rank themselves to pool into a top 16 into the last little bit, which is what we're going to look at here. But if you ever do want a casual environment to play some video games in, keep an eye on the FlyQuest socials. They do, I believe they run tournaments now once every other week. Please tell me if I'm horrifically wrong about that. People in the background who control my voice and my life. But I believe they do it every other week. I'm sure they will run more Guilty Gear because the vibes, like you said, they're immaculate. I don't think I've ever... Look, let's be real. Some of y'all Strive players, we get a little grumpy. It is what it is. People have been grouchy about different changes in these patches forever. And I think this is the first time where just every day that people has gone by, nobody's corrected yet. You know, nobody's immediately rubber banded back and been like, no, it sucks actually still. Everyone's still like, dude, what is this? This is crazy. I hit Axel and he didn't turn into Barbados Slim and dive straight under my 2S. This is nuts. Like, it's crazy.
All right. This is it. The Dark Knight. That's gotta be Nitro.
The Dark Knight, which is Nitro, going up here against Cherio on the Gold Lewis still. Let's get it.
All right, Leia Whitebang. He's had some changes. I can't... Okay, well, there's one of them. I couldn't quite understand the permutations yet. He can jump in back there. I thought that was like the whole point of Leia Whitebang. He can't jump when he's back there. But here we are, 2.0.
Well, I do want to ask, how are you feeling about Gold Lewis in this patch specifically? Because, I mean, I think losing White Wild Assault is kind of a slap on the wrist for him. Like, oh my gosh, bounce off the wall there. Because I know Gold Lewis has been a character that people have disliked over the years. What are your current opinions?
Well, the way I explained it to some Gold Lewis players is, if you have a brain, Gold Lewis is going to feel good. If you don't, well, we're in big trouble. You see that far slash? They buff Gold Lewis's 5H and his 2S. They want you to use normals much more and drone and security moves much less. Specifically, drone had like an entire second or two off of the duration at level 2 and 3. So it's going to be pretty demanding, but a strong Gold Lewis player can make it work.
I think I agree with that. Hotash, on your end, you want to crank my Discord output? Because I think I'm like quiet as hell on your stream. I'll whisper on the wind for all the games.
Yes. Correcting now.
Appreciate you. Into the toes, the 2Ks, into the swings. Crush him down the ground. Oh, that's huge! Should be dead and dead. Nice.
Wait, no drop. Okay, there. Evened up. Okay, Nitro with the burst. This is a big deal. Even with no Wild Assault. Oh man, look, if this was last version, then Nitro would have already had positive bonus. It's 90 seconds in, there's no positive bonus. Okay, there.
You get the hard knock here, but I mean, again, one of the biggest changes in this patch is positive bonus is not as crazy as it was before, right? You see, they broke the wall with super, and look at Leo's meter. He got literally nothing.
I think we barely get like maybe 20%, 25%, but the meter penalty on positive burst, rounds are going to be so much longer now. So much more commitment and offense. Oh, that flash kick, that was everything. Okay.
Nice.
Respect the goal first, even with the meter.
That's unfortunate.
What's this monkey flip Leo white thing? What are we doing here?
That really is what this patch is. We let Leo do monkey flip.
This is what they wanted. I'm here for it.
That's so good. Yeah, no, it's I think that's kind of, again, the patch notes were like super refreshing to read because, again, not only are there big changes, the philosophy behind I think a lot of their changes was pretty like clear. Like it wasn't, look, again, I swear this is not me just throwing shade at Tekken for no reason while we're doing this, but it's like the opposite of reading the Tekken notes where they kind of like said one thing but then did another. It felt like every other line. They were kind of like, hey, we want offense to, like, if you're spending cash on it, have it be strong, but then not have it just be a loop that goes on until the opponent is dead in 2 seconds. They want it to be clear, like, when you're spending resources.
Oh, this... No, Cherio! Still getting used to the new combos. Okay. Not even spending the meter. Wow. Everything just feels so much more deliberate, you know?
But what's especially comedic to me is reading the patch. There's so many changes that are just like, these aren't like, oh, we made this move go from -2 to -3. There's a couple of those, but a lot of the patch notes are like, they made Gold Lewis's H go from -2 on block to -10. It's like, oh, okay. Like, big, huge changes.
Yeah. My favorite is like Potemkin, Gigantor Shield, getting like 500 frames chopped off the active duration.
Like, that's a long time, dude.
I don't think I've ever seen a bigger number. I think, actually, it was when they changed like Ram's age to not be like active the whole time she's in the air.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's a number. It's a revolution for sure. Oh, the 2D. 2D has a proximity requirement too. I actually beat 2D button to button last night. That felt good.
It's crazy. Wow, actual neutral back turn going straight through the poke there. Wow, crazy 2P from downtown.
Look at the drone. Already gone. That would have still been going.
Yeah.
No, 6P.
We would have been hearing that for the next like 40 minutes.
Good shit. Okay. Still a meter penalty. Coming out of it now. Ooh. Gonna get the wall break. Punish on a close slash. Cherio trying to up back. Oh, Fuzzy jumps so much better in this version. No RC on grab. Oh, the monkey flip! What is it?
Crush, wow, jump away from the throw, but does not get the combo. BRC forward, taking a little bit of an ish. What is it? Okay. I think wow, the jump back in jump scared me. Hotashi, I thought he was backing off.
Cherio could die. Back to the wall. Nitro. Oh.
Nice.
Damned if you do, damned if you don't.
You know, every time I see a counter hit now, I'm always just going to internally go, you know, they could have pressed forward D and gone into a big cinematic move that I think we're not going to see maybe at all today.
I personally, I haven't seen counter blitz at all. I just think there's just so much going on. Everybody's relearning. Like, you can't just, like, pick it up. I've seen Johnny players use it a lot. Because his is, I think it works at any part of the screen or something. Whereas if you're Axel and you try to do like 2H counter blitz, it doesn't work, it just whiffs.
I do think, I don't know how it's going to shake out in terms of how good it actually is, but I think counter blitz is also kind of nice for like new players where it's just like you really don't know what to do off of a counter hit. You just hit the forward D button and blast them into the wall.
Yeah.
I think that's nice to have.
It's definitely a lot of damage. It's just, you gotta learn what the meta for using it is. Like, for example, like Aldo, like, when am I ever getting, like, a big counter hit? Yeah. Like, 5H? I mean, I can't cancel it, you know? Okay. Nitro. Fighting back.
Monkey flip? Wow, good block on the low, jeez.
He's just jumping around for no reason. What is happening? Nitro's living his best life.
Nitro's just having a good time, and I'm here for it.
Uh-oh. Airball. Sioki. 6P. Cherio working on this wall break. Overhead. Drone. Jail down.
Nice.
Slow. Flash kick.
Okay.
Enough.
Wow. This just got straight. That punished the back dash from like full screen because they did such a slow behemoth.
Nitro threw away his verse. Threw away his verse. What is this counter? What is this knockdown? He's jumping around. Bones. Okay.
Dude, are you kidding me? The Nitro household right now is just a constant like it's just having a great time. It's a fun patch. They gave Leo monkey flip. Like, it's a good
dude,
time.
when he's in back turn doing that, I swear he looks like Fox from Melee short hopping. Like, it was just pretty scary, you know? Like, if you contest him, you could get, like, nared, and then he's grabbing you. So, it's like a little whimsy, a little threatening. I want to see what the Leo players do with it. This is much better than, well, I'm gonna touch you once, and I'm gonna wild assault, and then that's it. Let's get some creativity in there.
It seems like it's so long ago now that it was just hit guy wild assault break wall. It's like, God,
only,
it's so nice.
yesterday.
I know, right? It's already so far in my brain.
Yeah. Going back to what once was. It just goes to show. Sometimes the way things used to be is better. But not plus art. That game has Zato.
That's just, you know, there's a lot of people excited to play Zato in this patch. Wow. Flash was crazy.
Oh, Nitro. Cherio working on this comeback for the Gats.
I think he worked on it. I think he's done.
First blood. Cornered. Now using the flash kick to clash out these behemoths. There it is. Oh, turbulence.
Nice throw.
Grab on 2K2D. Nitro clutch. The super. But again, is this really worth it?
Again, that's the question. You get the Oki, but you don't get the meter, right? And the tech there is huge. That's really going to deny a lot of pressure.
Now Cherio has full meter, and he gets the counter hit 2P. Everything's turned. What? Wake up grab. Nitro naughty. No monkey flip. Okay.
Wake up grab into monkey flip is not a statement that should be an accurate descriptor. Thing you can do. Wow! That was insane.
Down to the wire. Oh, wait! The 2P whip! Oh, security cancel. It used the whole bar. Gatling gun. Much devalued. Drone 2. Uh-oh. Corner. Gold burst? Gold burst? Maybe?
It's got it. Oh, the Skyfish! That's gonna take so much meter!
Yeah. Now they're even. 2P! Yeah. That was a dubious super jump. Uh-oh. Evened up. Nitro. What's the plan? Maybe there is no plan. I mean, we're in a completely new world. Yeah. There is the blueprints have been thrown out. Bones. This is great. Awesome.
Yeah, it's super hype that it's just like totally different. And also, for the record, y'all are gonna have to forgive me and Hotashi if we. Well, he's smarter than I am and bigger and stronger, and I'm scared of him. But like, I certainly do not know every single patch note and the implications yet, because this is a totally new. Like, it is so hard.
I don't know every patch note. There's still so much I am learning. Like, I don't know the permutations of, like, Leo's turbulence changes. Yeah, completely, you know? Other than I saw Leo players crying at the club. You know? Okay.
That IDFD, by the way, got huge cash money, and that is a big punish into the dust. You're gonna burst?
No more Super RC. Dude, I'm sure Cherio was looking at that bar of tension, thinking like, oh, Super RC into GG's. I got him. But, can't do that anymore.
Yeah, I'm really, you know what's so funny is, oh my god, what a catch out of the jump out there, and the donk on the dome. What a long round this has been, but Cherio is going to find the Abare into the completion here. Cherio is now 1 round away from making this a complete 3-0 comeback.
Okay, Nitro first blood. Staying in front. It's tricky. Big bodies have to deal with the left right there. Here we go. With on the behemoth, we are going to town. Fast RC, not as much meter penalty. That's positive bonus is going to count that much more.
Yeah, that's something worth considering, right? For sure.
Okay, I see what's happening here. Fast RC, pretty highly valued when you're ahead versus a super.
Yeah, well, and how different is that? Oh my god.
Oh, got a blitz!
Oh, he did it! He pressed forward and knee!
Is that what it comes down to?
Oh my god, and then he's still gonna roll off! Okay, and that wasn't. Cherio's now gonna be able to reap the full benefits of this positive and be able to get a ton of cash money in the huge bog in the DP. Does Nitro burst? They can't. They do, and it still gets blocked. Cherio hard committed to the bit. They are going to be sending Nitro down to the loser side of the bracket and moving on 3-2. That was crazy, dude.
Cherio back in action. My favorite uni player. That was well played. That was very, very different from high-level play that I've watched for years now. That was a long match. How long have we been here?
Yeah.
The
That was
like,
long, and that is a matchup that previously should have been like seconds on the dollar, to be honest
like
with you. Like
6 minutes,
those are
maybe.
both such snowbally ass characters that like really just get going. And like, dude, the wall break change is so big. That might be one of the biggest changes in the whole patch. Just that like if you break the wall with super now, it's a real decision that you have to make. It's like, yeah, wow, I can do that, but then I kind of just get to run up on a guy and hit like close slash. Like I can't. You really are limited in like what you get to do in your offense after.
It's so much more character dependent. Like, oh, if you're Kai, you get a CSE, Nago. Like, I guess there's permutations about the blood, but like everybody else, like we're doing an I-80 safe jump. Like, okay. Without like positive bonus infinite block string like Chip or Ram style, is not that bad, right? I'm down with that. Also,
yeah, no, it's such a breath of fresh air. I mean, because it's like the game kind of went through multiple phases of this is the thing you do at the wall without thinking, like, but just it's automatic. And like it was like Wild Assault was the big like, yeah, just do it. The zero thought. Do you have 50 burst? Probably just put it at the wall with Wild Assault, keep the pressure going for like a lot of characters for how they got their hits. And then it was just like so many characters. I mean, like Happy Chaos, right? Just puts you through the wall with Deus Ex, not a thought. Now it's like, yeah, Happy Chaos does that. He might be out of bullets and not gaining meter. That might be really bad for him.
Well, I don't think we're going to see HC for a while, but these two characters are kind of the same. Dude, Anji got hit uber hard this version. Nagia and Rin are so much worse. You have much more of a chance to get back into a round once you get touched once. I want to see what Walter and MacMens are cooking.
Yeah. Milia also, Artemis being minus on block now is pretty big.
Oh, thank
like,
the Lord.
For how she yeah, I mean, it was such a belligerent move, I feel like, a lot of times before. So now, like, it actually being a move that they really have to think about a little bit is, I think, that's a big change of repression.
Yeah, I've been getting terrorized completely by Artemis for, like, the last year. That move solos Nago is so cheap. Well, she still has Artemis, but I mean, she still has Capcom, but without Artemis being as strong as it is, it opens up a ton of play in more angles versus Milia. So, more play the better. Okay, MacMens. Get through on the table, but finds it in anyways.
The wall, and that's going to be around for MacMens. Now, in comparison to our last match, this one has been fast. These are two characters trying to kill each other, and that is what's happening.
I'm really on the lookout for Milia around the universal change to close slashes. I think that's maybe the one thing that makes me wins. Anti-air close slash hitboxes getting nerfed, it just don't feel right. You feel me? I mean, I'm an Elfo player, you know, but I'm also playing Nago, and when somebody's floating around my head like a bee, I don't really have too many other answers, right? And Milia is kind of the same.
Yeah, I'm wondering how characters will adapt to it. I mean, there's characters like Slayer too, right? Where like usually once you, and that's going to be a round or a game rather for Walter, by the way, over the MacMens. There's characters like Slayer who the second you're in the air, right, they bust out their Mad Catz controller with a turbo function and they are holding slash, right, until you are no longer in the air. He's just doing the 400 times. So I'm like wondering, how is that going to change? Are some characters going to have to start doing like jump back air to airs to like kind of deal with you when they're about? I don't know.
It's absolutely viable. Jump back, JP, PP, something low commit, or go for the air grab. Something that's been it's not very common because, you know, anti-air close slash is just so rewarding.
Yep.
We're gonna have to see.
You know, maybe that's good, right? Like maybe it's it really, again, there's so many changes that it's just tough to tell what's really going to come out in the wash or not. Like what the real implications are. You know, Nago, like close slash isn't as good as an anti-air. Also, he has a funny new move that blows up the screen and freezes his blow. Like, I don't know.
Well, you know, give and take, right?
Yeah. Exactly. Big burst here. Neither of them have anything in the burst gauge. Gonna back off.
Okay.
Ooh, it's not no block. Ooh, close slash whiffed. That's crazy. I can't believe that whiffed.
Double meter. MacMen's trying to get 6P. He's sick of being in this corner. Oh. Baiting grab.
Oh, help.
Capital Bros. Yeah, you're gonna... Sorry.
You know, sometimes it's the 14th overhead that gets you. It's not the other ones, but it's the 14th one that gets you.
Getting with the Nagiha 2P. First split to MacMens. Meeting 6H. Maybe an accident. Got the overhead. 50% meter on deck. Late
Jump
Rin.
out. Rin a little late there. And then she is just gone, dude. That was a melee movement. Get me out of this corner.
Walter. Big trouble here.
Yeah. Better than dead, you think?
Oh, was that an extra Rin? How did we pick up with the RC? Was that Charge Fujin with the enhanced Rin? I see. Okay. The pickup.
Fancy new rounds. Wow, that 6P whiffing that gave me like a little anime vein on my forehead. I can't believe they got away with it.
Getting frustrated vicariously.
Yeah. You know, sometimes it's just Millie is jumping around like a fly, so you just hit the 6P button, you're like, that's what it does, and then you get hit, and it's like, well...
Oh, MacMens is getting mixed.
Wow, I can't believe that deflect shield was still active. I think Walter even saw it, but they were like, surely.
Oh, this is bad news.
That's really bad. Oh, wait, this is not worse. Here in the corner. YRC to stay alive, and then the dash in power slash. Oh my god, what a scramble, dude.
I called it right. It was Bad Moon on that JH. But then you YRC and you give up your meter, and then they just do it again. It's the way it goes.
They made some funny changes to Bad Moon in this patch. I feel like if it hits from the top ropes now, it's like a hard knockdown. Give you a reason to just kind of staircase them all the way to the floor with Bad Moon and just put them on the floor, which is very funny.
That used to be a thing, it was the first version of Guilty Gear Xrd where Milia was top 3. Just staircase you into hard KD Bad Moon. She gained this though. There's not enough time for that Okuzeme buzz. Left right is fine. Yeah, so she's got that landing
MacMens just kind of got hit there, by the way. They were just kind of sitting there on their wake up with the disc out. MacMens just woke up and ate it.
Oh, MacMens, he's going to need an answer to the scalpel. It's not 2P.
Unfortunately. We wish it was. Nice!
Oh, yes. The code.
Cash money.
Positive bonus. Can make something happen, but PRC forward.
Oh, that's gonna hurt so
Winnable? Parentheses? Winnable? Oh.
No shot! You just mashed 6P on wake up. What? That's pretty good awareness of like what option MacMens is probably gonna be going for there. Like, because he doesn't have the greatest of Oki post that super. That's another big change in this patch, by the way. 6P is getting normalized in terms of when they shrink your hurt box.
Yep. Matters a lot to characters like Milia. Dude, MacMens is getting screwed.
Okay. They're Anji players. They'll find the Abare. Oh no. What? I can't. Of all the things on my bingo card, it was not Walter cornering himself again.
You know what this makes me think of? You ever play a super hard Super Nintendo game? And you're like, well, man, I just don't know what to do. You gotta pull it up on GameFAQs. I would definitely be up on GameFAQs, like, Control F Capital, like, roll up to page 328. How do you deal with Millie Capital?
Yeah, dude, like, hey guys, I don't know how to say this, but I'm on the 4th stage of Super Castlevania 4, and I'm really stuck on Milia's capo. It's really giving me trouble.
I think just doing that the other day.
I think MacMens, unfortunately, gonna have to hit up the GameFAQs. Gonna have to see what the gamers are saying on the boards. You know, the real ones. Go back. I'm not kidding you, Hitachi. I have it right behind me. I have my old childhood copy of Donkey Kong Country 2. My aunt showed me not that long ago that she had a printed out GameFAQs guide from 1999 for Donkey Kong Country 2 that she used when she played the game, and I was like, that shit's a relic. You treasure that thing. What a
gotta get the amazing DK coins.
Yeah, exactly.
I still have I think I have posts on GameFAQs from like Blaze Blue, like the first Blaze Blue or something, and I was just like a trashy 14 or 15-year-old or something. I was just on GameFAQs the other day. There's this part in Final Fantasy VII 2, and you have to play as Kate Sif alone. I was just getting my behind handed to me for 2 hours. Like, Kate Sif sucks. What do I do? I had to like look up the weakness of the enemy. If only it were that simple.
Dude, it's a very specific thing that I think the kids of today don't really have to deal with, because you always just look up video guides for games and stuff. But trying to decipher what some people would use as directions in GameFAQs guides was like a language. Where like you're reading a guide for Donkey Kong Country, and they're like, "Past the 2 Kremlings that are trying to defeat you, there will be the letter K," and it's like, dude, I don't know where you're talking about. Like they would speak in riddles. Like, and it would be like, God. By the way, we're gonna have Cherio going up here against Domi. This is again on the winner's side. Domi with the Sin. How are you feeling about Sin? Because I feel like he's a character that has transformed so heavily, like with Wild Assault, right? And now he doesn't have it at all. So like, what do you think about it?
I swear, like, Sin and Kai, I played against them yesterday, and I was like, they're just going to be so easy to beat now. His conversions are so much weaker. I know he has that new or old stamina E, always growing, still growing deck. I'm interested to see what the Sim players cook up with the extra stamina and how much it is. Since, you know, screen to screen, wall to wall combos were kind of Sim's thing, right?
Yeah, dude, not being able to 6H into his wall break super is like, that is such a transformative patch. No, like that's like the thing he did.
5D on DP. That's post-patch shit. Okay. Having the RC, can't even get the wall break. Cherio's still alive, he didn't even through it all. Domi in big trouble. Are we going to get a burn it down? Running forward with IV.
Wow, guess a throw. You know what's huge about that whole situation, Hotashi, is that Cherio having 100 meter was not GG's. And I think before this patch, it kind of would have been, because they would have had to been so respectful of Super RC, right?
Absolutely. How much stamina is this? I want to see. It's not going up. There's
no, it takes a minute. It takes a hot minute before it starts going up. Like now it is.
There's a penalty on the follow-up.
Yep.
Wow. Stin is going to be so easy to beat now. That's it. I'm so hyped. I should have entered. Sorry, FlyQuest. I got played tonight. No. Be opportunistic.
Oh my god, he's a vulture. Oh my god, the anti-air gold burst. How do we spend the money? Now it's kind of burning your hole in your pocket a little bit. Yeah, PRC.
Oh, what have you done? Domi!
Mamma mia, this is gonna hurt.
Not even that much damage. It's not even that much. Look at this. He's dead. Cherio's dead. Wow. That wasn't even that. Dude, if this was yesterday, that would have killed. Free.
It's so funny to talk about this patch in regards to yesterday. Dude, yesterday? That shit would have killed.
That's funny. Wow. Everybody's working so much harder for every win. Like, instead of like a 2-hit game, like, you know how I think 10A said like, oh, a 3-step character? It feels like every character is like a 10-step character. Look, no wall bounce.
Dude, look at Testament. Now they've got to hit you with 2 birds. That's a whole other bird.
Oh, that's such a weird change.
Wow. A very good burst, right? Managed to rip the meter out of Domi's pocket, trying to desperately build back stamina. Look at this, though, right? Domi has to, like, chill. He's totally stamina locked out.
This is great. Actions have consequences. Matches have tempo. RTL. But it's really not that much damage, and now you don't have any meter after. If Cherio gets a turn...
No meter, no stamina, no wild assault to just kind of get in for free again?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Side switch. Corner. Deep in the wall. Overhead. Another overhead.
Wow. That was a That was a psychic 6P. That 6P was dialed in 14 years ago.
Oh, yeah. Oh, whip punish. Cherio, cornered. Domi, keeping the food. Looking for the hit. There it is. Oh. Burst? Keeping the burst. This is super.
Wow.
Wait, you can't super on BP anymore. Oh, shit.
That's crazy. That's crazy work.
That is crazy.
Punched him in the ankle. Stamina. They'll go a little bit brazy if they find the hit, but now they're, look at them, getting a little bit beat up. That was good, like, anti-FD pressure. Dude, Domi has been able to abare in the face of Gold Lewis so well. Like, they've just been finding hits.
I suppose you don't have to be as scared, because you won't die in one hit.
Yeah,
you don't have to wait for a wrist to crank up. You don't have to wait for him to get security. Like, if you want to take a chance, you take a chance. If you are wrong, like, okay, go next situation.
Yeah, that's huge, right? Like, I mean, like you said, I mean, people, you know, I think for a good variety of years, we're arguably still in, fighting games got really, you get hit, you explode instantly type gameplay loop. So like kind of dragging it out a little bit longer where you're not, you can take a little bit of a risk of mashing without, like, you know, Gold Lewis counter hit 5S into wall break super into Oki into wild. So like it's not quite as disastrous.
Yeah. Oh, you know what discourse is coming back? Well, I know it's going to come back. Oh, we need to make Guilty Gear Strive a 2 out of 3 game again.
Oh, somebody said it earlier. I saw it in the corner of my eye, and I was like, no.
Oh, really? No way.
Yeah, I did. As soon as it started.
It's funny. I don't think we're quite there yet. But, the rounds are way longer.
Yeah, we'll see how it shakes out. I mean, ultimately, it's just really, really nice that the game has such a positive, fresh coat of paint, you know? That alone. I mean, the game's been, it's old now, Hodashi. We're geriatric. This game's been out for forever.
5 years.
Ooh, big Skyfish. You know, I wonder if Skyfish is a little bit better now because you don't have to worry about that you just gave your opponent a wild assault whenever you use it.
Right. Gold Lewis, he does so little damage. It's like nothing. Whoa, what are we doing?
Huge. Okay.
How do you
wow,
punch
what
that
attack.
super? I wonder. Maybe you can't. Can't poke? No food!
Yeah.
Cherio with him.
How did
He doesn't want to burn it down.
That's the, by the way, they buffed, I think, uncharged Skyfish, if I remember correctly. Like, it now shoots, like, some more bullets before he puts it away.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah?
Really working for that last little bit of damage. It just wasn't killing him.
You gotta make sure. Geriatric. I saw Tong got 200 people to enter Marvel 3. Oh, wow. What a game.
Oh, sorry, did I say nerf? I didn't mean change. Like, Gold Lewis shoots more bullets out of Skyfish. It's not as fast. Like, right, like, he now, if he shoots it when it's, like, uncharged, he's more committed to the motion.
Oh, yeah, he's committed to shooting more bullets, so it's, like, more recovery if you actually, like, read and then jump over it. Yeah. It is more fun.
But it seems like Cherio's having fun with it. He just blasts it. I feel like stamina management is now so much more important to Sin. Because, like, you are so sad when you really don't have any, because you're not getting any for a while.
Yeah, can't even finish that combo. His routing is definitely hurt.
Look at my boy, he's so skinny. Gotta eat. Oh.
Okay. Ah, the DP follow-up still works. I see. I've been
And he
shown.
gets to eat.
Okay. Cherio trying to bring this back. No meter still. There it is. If Domi can slip in a hit, that 100% RTL could do a lot. Trying to peek through the drone. Drone still makes it there.
Oh, nice. I like that coverage from Cherio. He was like, I'm not going behind this. I'm just stopping you from jumping out. Like, he was just hard committed.
The shimmy? Call out. Still no food. It's coming back. Ooh, what is the Sandy FYP? From out the earth.
You know, to be fair, the back of the flagpole, if it hit me in the toes, I'd probably flip. Good damage on that, TBH.
Cherio out. Still got burst. Still got meter. Domi. Trying to clip him. Shimmy. 5H. Overhead. Below. Wow.
But like, look at that. They spent everything. They had nothing left in the tank to extend their pressure there.
Not enough. Dude, Cherio's playing like Burn It Down doesn't exist. I haven't seen a single one. Grab PRC! That doesn't work. It doesn't work.
Okay. Breaking the wall here, but this gives you the Oki, but it doesn't give you meter, and Domi has burst.
I think this was the best thing to do because Domi had that meter and full food. If you give him a chance, then he can just come back. That super is not going to kill, brother. Oh, overhead. Got it to go. Domi winning. Is that top 3? That's top 3. Well done, well
with
done.
the Sin, who, if I recall, just earlier, Hotashi, you said, and I quote, Sin is the worst character in the video game now, and I will beat every Sin 100% of the time. Is that true? Is that what you said?
Oh, absolutely. But I'm playing Nago, so...
I do want to say, by the way, everybody, just as a real quick shout, in case if you are out there playing, because 2xKO also just got a very good patch that people are very happy about. If you are out there being a 2xKO gamer, just so you know, FlyQuest has made an app called Main Stage. It's got all of the guides, the combos, game analytics. It's in beta right now. But if you're trying to step up your 2xKO game, give Main Stage a shot. The FlyQuest folks are working hard on it. Let them know what you think about it. Let them know what you want it to be changed. But that is all we will be saying about 2xKO, because tonight is the night of the Strive gamers. We are out here. We're watching a Sin Gold Lewis match, Hotashi, that isn't ending in like one counter hit close slash. This is a very different game.
I know. I'm running out of stamina. I might need like hit the Red Bull real quick, freshen up, because we still got a ton more matches.
We still do, and we're going to give you a chance to go freshen up, go whatever you got to do after watching these disgusting matches. Take a shower, do what you got to do, because we will be taking a quick break, everybody, but don't you go nowhere. We will be right back, and we will be watching more Guilty Gear Strive action. Catch you in a bit.
See ya.
The North American League of Legends scene is having a disastrous offseason.
It really sucks to be a part of a region that everyone just shit talks.
Still fighting! Still fighting!
Things are looking pretty dark for the future of any League of Legends.
Massive AP threats! Boostio's just going in to waste their time!
I just don't think that there's a lot of new players trying to get better at the game.
Decent position, double circles, double gallium, and the jungle Trendemir game! Inspire claims a pentakill! It's good! They have more than earned the respect to the international stage.
Thank you, FlyQuest, for making us believe.
League is dead, right? Long live the league.
I'm the best.
GGs.
I'm the best of all time, baby. Let's
Okay,
hear
man.
it.
You're so good. How are you so good?
I love you, Jake.
GGs.
What is up, everybody? We are coming straight back at you with more FlyQuest and more Guilty Gear Strive post 2.0 action. I do have something to say before we get going. Out of in the break, I just grabbed my copy of Melee behind me and I started poking through the manual because I haven't looked at this since I was a little kid. I figured it would be important for the class to know that there's little character bios, right? There's little character bios and breakdowns as they go through. I'm going to read Donkey Kong's for you. An ape with overwhelming girth. Not kidding. That's literally what it says. The overwhelming girth and power. That's kind of jump scared me there. But we are back. I am Solid Bones. Hotashi, how are you feeling about the games we've seen so far tonight?
So many more interactions, so many more comebacks. Everything is more dynamic. Man, now you got me thinking about game manuals. Come on, Bones.
I gotta say, I'm not the biggest. There's so many boomers out there who are just like they all used to be good. A lot of manuals were trash. We all just like appreciate it when they were there. That manual is really nice. That's like real glossy ass paper. Like that is a cool manual. I remember getting Gears of War 1 and the manual was like 3 black and white pages that were basically just like thanks for buying our product. And I was like, wow, this sucks.
Oh, we are the Gears of War. The one that I really think of is Metal Gear Solid 2. You remember? You ever bought that?
I didn't ever actually own that game physically, so I never had the manual.
It's so good. The manual's like 50 pages, dude. There's a comic. There's all this RP. It's sick.
Yeah, I was never a Sony boyo growing up, so I didn't get it until the HD re-release on 360. So I kind of missed the like original stuff in that game. But we are hopping into a match. I believe that Classified is in another bracket, so we're going to be hopping over a little bit over here to Nitro fighting the Unicorn. Who is Lakey with the name of American Dad. Episode 57. What is episode 57 of American Dad?
I'm not looking it up.
I am.
Oh, there he goes. Alright,
hold on.
Lakey's got the meter. Did they nerf Unica's Stun Dipper? I think they did. Inspiration's going to be so different. What are these conversions Nitro trying the most right now? JH with it.
Backing off a little. Lakey's got a lot of meter. Dude, I cannot stress enough, Hitachi, that the thing in the forefront of my mind all the time is just how much weaker having 100 meter is now. Like, I feel like that is round to round always the thing that's like, that really changes how you play the video game.
That didn't even kill. Oh, sorry.
We're just lying now on commentary for fun.
Yeah. We're not looking it up, Chad. We're not looking it up. Stop it. Stop it.
Stop it. We'll ask Lakey. If they win, we'll ask him in a post-game interview of what is the significance of that episode of American Dad Dude.
He's in big trouble here.
Yeah, but, you know, in order for us to get to that point, they're going to have to pull this out. But breaking the wall, Nitro's still with $50, right? So the question is, do they extend here? Do they use the cash? No, they're holding on to it. And it's safe. Oh, they tried to get out of there.
That's a punish? Wait,
that was a punish.
Wait, what? Huh?
That was crazy.
New meta. Get chipped. Oh, that's a punish. Can't do that. Unempowered, stun nipper. Super unsafe. Punish on jump startup. Aha. Yes, that could be possible.
Ooh, maybe. I like the idea of calling it unempowered. It's not like not buffed. It's like actively we're putting it down. It's gotta rise up.
Oh, you know, speaking of punish, you know what I found out yesterday?
What?
You know, like multi-hit DPs? Bridget's DP is unsafe on hit.
Is it?
All right, we might have 2.0'd a little too far without it. You know?
No, I think that's actually a good character. Is it always unsafe on hit, or is it just like if you're against the corner or something?
Like, say, like, you DP a far slash, like, Unico's far slash, like, far away, you only get, like, one hit in, she can just run forward and far slash again and you'll get counter hit. It's not good. See. It is pretty common for Bridget. So, you know, it's kind of scary. It's the same for Sin as well.
Interesting. So, yeah, I mean, they'll probably iron that out a little bit. I think that, like, there's got to be something. It's such a huge patch, right? If something didn't slip through the cracks, that's like, wow, truly,
of course.
These are god gamers. Like.
I see what they're going for. Just iron it out, you feel me?
Okay. Wow, stayed in front, just Nitro eating it on the chin. What a trade.
What is that, JK?
Dude,
what an air grab.
You said it earlier, and I've got it in my brain now. I'm like, is our air throws so bad? Are we back to being an air throw game?
That was impressive even for my extra plane behind. Because the BRC down makes it so hard. Wait, full slash. Yeah, that was hands up to Lakey. What is it? We're completely disengaging, guys? So much respect. Check.
Okay. Lakey going in here.
Backing
off. Wow, there's the DP. They were trying so hard to bait it.
Shimmy. So much more scary.
You can't shoot him. Yeah. You can't do monkey flip if you're shooting him.
Oh, left, right? The hardest of baits. We're going fishing.
This is it's so funny that Nitro is willing to just kind of wander around in back turn. He's like, oh, we're gonna go.
Raise a beam. Raise a beam. Jailed? What do you do? Nitro in trouble. First. RC forward. Baiting filters. What? What a G! How did he win this round? Nitro. That's my GOAT. That's my second place winner at Arc Revo. Leo White Fang. He's so good. You know, I don't have a lot of enthusiasm for Season 4. He's definitely one of the hardest workers this version. He's really... I like his ideas on display here. A lot of BRC usage, especially from the air. With Close Slash so much worse as an anti-air, I see what you're thinking. Up to 0 in the set.
I mean, Nitro's obviously, they've been goated with the sauce for quite a while, right? And what a funny individual. What a nice guy.
The Dark Knight.
The Dark Knight, as they call him.
Alright, next one. Oh yeah, Unica got a new move, the 6H. I ran into a Unica. I kept on getting tasered. I was like, what the hell is happening here? The 6H
dude,
is like
it's such a funny thing for it to just have a hitbox.
yeah,
Just
yeah,
like,
yeah.
ow.
You can 6P it, but like pretty weird.
Oh, wow. Straight through. And that's going to be a burst from Nitro. No longer has the safety blanket.
Big whiff. No RC. The burst. Traffic grab. Big damage. Lakey looking to close it up here, maybe?
Wow. I don't think Nitro kind of like, I think they meant to go a little bit farther. They were like pretty far.
Double JP. 4 meter. Lakey can win at any second. RC forward. No 5D. No nothing. Keeping a meter. Backstep. BRC. Natural holding strong.
That's kind of it. You've got like nothing, neither of them to extend, and there's a dash in 6P, and just does the DP. Okay, rips it.
JD. That's a punish. Oh, Lakey, you threw it away. You blew it. Oh. Next round. Natural match point.
Oh, it's so weird to mostly see wall break super now as a killing thing and not just a fact of life.
Yeah. Think about what you're gonna do. Dude, this 5H is getting worn out. Got the super. They keep cleaning up here.
Huge amount of damage on this. DP.
That's definitely a guess. The low too.
It only takes me 25 frames to charge that, bucko. I'm gonna do it.
Oh,
wow!
Broken ankles. Sheesh.
Disastrous a little bit. Unfortunately, that gold burst just completely whiffed. Not even blocked. Great spacing there from Lakey. What a gamer.
So my meta call for priority actions this version is definitely going to be gold burst. They made it like 10 times easier to execute on wake up, and it's still safe on block, and it still gives you positive bonus. I'm definitely, as always, going to be running gold burst into the ground.
Yeah, you know, it's just using burst and meter in general, I think is going to be a really interesting new decision thing, where it's like, you know, how do you think about deflect shield now as an option where you don't have to worry about that you're ripping wild assaults away from yourself, right? Like, there's, I think there's a lot to consider.
Good damage, not a lot. Grab. Whipping is very, very important that you don't whip grab this version. There's almost nothing you can do if you ever whip that. Ooh, ERC down,
air throw. Barely didn't reach. I think if they had waited just a few frames when they were going up to grab there, it would have worked. But now they're getting put through the wall, and Nitro is on match point.
No way monkey flip JH is plus. It probably is. It's Leo. Plus is his middle name.
It's Leo. If it involves the word stance in follow-up, I'm going to assume it's plus.
Second 8. Here we go. Monkey flip. It worked. We're going. Woohoo!
Okay, get him out of there. Come on now.
We're short hopping. Oh, no punish. Okay, left, right. Lakey holding strong. Backstep.
Dude, they never expected, bro. We straight out here from the jungle.
Oh man, too funny. Just too
Dude,
good.
give me a stride mod that makes it play like the Tony Hawk like special move noise whenever you do that move as Leo. Bam, bam, bam.
That shit's sick. Burst. No, Lakey.
Wow, it worked. Lakey fighting for their life. They've got a pixel and a dream.
This is a 100-0 comeback. Any flash kick? Not any flash kick. Chance? Hold on. Gotta play perfect. Raise a beam? No, we're going in.
No, dude, that was a soul read. They're like,
boy.
Screw it.
We weren't even in the same acre there. I understand. Okay. Nice match.
Yep. That was good. That
You
was
see,
a fun
we're all
match.
smiles now. Man, there's been some FlyQuest where I've been like, oh, Jack's on. Oh, God, here we go.
Dude, are you kidding me? I've had to, like, I can only imagine how, like, sports commentators freaking do it. There's been so many commentary things that I've done. Chat, remember, I'm ancient enough that like we did those old bamboo battles 1 million years ago and stuff, right? And that was like top 8s where there was 3 Happy Chaoses and 3 Kais. And I'm out here like I gotta put on my fucking peepers and I gotta be like, yes, it was actually quite smart that he whiffed Slash and then shot because it's hard to beat everybody. Like,
what is this,
like,
bolts?
dog.
The bamboo battles, man. Season 1 and season 2, crazy times. We've come so far.
So far, man.
So one of the big things, my I have my villainous monologues. What I want to see most from high level play is more qualities of strong players being accentuated besides like run it down, positive bonus block string, Happy Chaos 2K, Jacko 2K. Like, I want to see, like, are you good at air grabs? Do you have excellent defense? Do you have great movement? Do you have like great spacing? When we think of players, this is gonna sound like old man yelling at clouds, like, okay, grandpa, let's SVU is on, let's go let's go to the TV room. I play Strive, just bear with me. But think of Omito, Karen True, Kid Viper, the days of old, like Lord Knight's Milia or Marlon Pie. Like, who these players are without even looking at the nameplate at the top. Whereas if we were in Strive Season 4, like, if it's a Happy Chaos, like, you could just drag and drop a name. Like, all right, which one is this? All right, get him in. Get him on stream. It's top 8. So, I want to know who our players are. I want to celebrate them because I have a lot of fun playing this game. I play it every week. I watch it. I want to learn more. I want to learn more about you. I want to celebrate you. I want to do an analysis video on you. But I can't do like, here's top 5 reasons why Jack is the best player in North America. Like, okay. I can't. I would not with a straight face. I can't do it. I can't do it.
Just a red circle with an arrow pointing at like Happy Chaos 2K, and it's just like, this is why. No, I get what you're saying, right? I think like Strive, even at its kind of most homogenous that it's been, I think there has been always some room for some like self-expression. It's never been like that cut and dry. By the way, we're hopping into Walter and Classified water. Good old water. But no, I mean, I'm with you. I love when games kind of like, you do have to be a little bit, you have to put your own personal points into certain stuff, right? In terms of like, how are you allocating your personal stats for like what you focus on in a match. I think that's like really important.
Speaking of people who I can pick out without even knowing their names, Classified changes their name like 5 times a week on NetPlay, but you always know it's him. Visit the most addicted technical Giovanna player that we have, and an up-and-comer too, finally making the jump to real top-level play in the last year. Proud of him. Still has a way to go. I can have summon at Frosty Faustings. Oh, the hero? Nope. Baiting that super.
I think you jinxed them through the internet. That was a pretty unfortunate drop into a whiff throw. Got them instantly killed as soon as he started saying that. But yeah, we love that. We love that for Classified. Stefano.
Oh, Bones, the Capcom man cometh. I'm
hard knockdown.
This mix up for a second.
I ain't doing shit.
Ain't no hope. Milia top 1? Question mark? Okay. ERC?
Don't
ERC
say
stuff?
that. LK's gonna wake up in a cold sweat.
It's time to go back to the old me.
That is going to be an immediate point of the board for Walter. I mean, you know what's so funny is, like, despite what everyone's always said about Milia throughout the patches of this game, because people, I think, have been pretty negative about Milia, like, on and off for, like, the whole lifespan of this game for one reason or another. Like, you know, just as it goes. But, like, Walter has been out here with Milia since I can remember them existing. And, like, so if Milia is ever actually considered to be quite strong, like, well, Walter's been in the trenches. They've been in the cut. Like, they're here.
All right. Walter. No, Millie is not exactly the most changed, besides, like, you can't just do... Artemis was a real monkey flip. Not gonna lie. So, probably at the least a relearn on the, if you're getting into a bracket with her. Like, you just kind of run the same thing. That's fine. And actually, it's interesting to me because I'm kind of seeing that Walter prefers to keep the stage rather than go for the wall break. I mean, of course, like if your heart KD is devalued because of the meter kind of... What is this? No! Try to do the sentinel. Okay. Oof. That was sick. That was sick.
I want to shout out, by the way, not to cut you off, but it's really interesting now that, yeah, with wall breaking as Giovanna, I think you have a lot more of an incentive to actually hold your cash with her to get the buff, right? Like, they took no damage from that wall break sequence comparatively because they had the defense buff.
I'm not sure. Because, you know, a really strong part about Geo is, like, I guess once you get ahead, you can just do grab PRC all day. If they ever jump, you can just DP and that'll kill about anybody, but... Wow. I wonder, maybe there is something to that, right? Just keep the buff, keep the damage, keep the defense modifier. Could be, could be.
I think it's more just like, because the super wall break isn't as automatic. That, like, I think there's a lot of situations where Geo will just happen to have more meter than she did previously. It's not like... I think you're not always feeling like it's just burning a hole in your pocket. By the way, I want to point out, Class has been really good at just threatening GeoDP constantly throughout this set, because even on Whiff, Milia is really hard pressed to punish it from the sky. Yeah. And it is such an important, like, thing to just kind of keep it, make it so Walter can't just, like, air dash, try to hit her in the nose and stuff like that, right? Like, it is such a, right there, like, it is such a defense.
That move is unstoppable. If you're ever in the air, like, you have 0% chance of contesting it. Oh, counter hit! Oh, new counter hit. Oh, keeping the wall! Keeping the wall, you see that?
Yeah.
Maybe you're right.
By the way, in one, like, I'm so happy to see it in the patch notes. Insane to me it took them this long to remove wall slump, by the way. Like,
I was still running that.
Dude, everyone was, because it was stupid. Like, I thought that would be out after the, like, beta. It was in the game for, like, 5 years.
I was slumping all day. Bridget? That was the life right there. As unpopular as she was in tournament. I'll admit it. I admit it. But, gotta learn new movement, as Kamone would say. Doing Kappa for no reason. Walter. Getting smacked.
Walter.
Super? No. Keeping a meter. Classified. What's going to be the BRC juice?
Ow.
We're getting hit.
I don't even know what hit him.
It's not even a lot of damage. I didn't block that. Whatever that was, you got me. Still has a lot of play. You're going to have to YSC. Whoa!
Nice. See, but exactly what I was talking about earlier, because they didn't break the wall with Super, well, now they're probably dead. But because they didn't break the wall with Super, they survived a lot more of that sequence after, because they just had money. They just had meter sitting in the bank. They happened to just have the buff on them, right? Because, like, why were they just going to spend it? You might as well get into positive and actually get some, like, mileage for your cash, try to extend your pressure a little bit. But that was quite well played, going into potentially the last match of this set.
I think Class's only error has been, like, every time Classified uses 6P, I think it's a lost situation. Just keep on DPing. It's gonna work. It has to work. Milia can't do a thing about it. No, just keep on doing it. She can't do anything about it. Just DP. If she's in the air, just start spraying and praying. Overhead? Got it.
Nice.
Ooh, ooh,
Fuzzy.
ooh.
Break the wall, gonna be able to get some nice positive here. Walter just hit far slash. I mean, yeah. Why not?
This meter penalty thing is like so important to me. Glass has full meter now from using RC as the mix-up tool in just like 5 situations ago, and it still matters.
Still alive, by the way. Possibly would have died were it not for the meter buff. Hard to say. We're going
Okay, that
to
DP.
get hit with the falling JH. No DP to back it up.
Airball. Maybe it's not as good as I think. Could be. Do you remember every couple you've used in your life? Do you remember every crouching medium kick drive rush you've ever thrown out?
They do call Hotashi the Dio of commentary, and I've always wondered why, but I think I'm starting to understand. Getting put through the wall here, and that is going to be death. Yeah, but you know what's funny is you were talking about it, where it's like, wow, look at the situation now. They have 100 meter because of like the situation, but that wasn't going to be like an automatic, oh, I'm getting pressured, let me do DPRC. So, or let me do Super RC, right? Which a lot of times before it would have been. So like, it's just that the whole dynamic around meter is so different to think about.
So many more stylistic decisions. Like, actually, that combo extension with RC, it was going to go into a wall break, and then you get full value off of a positive bonus. So important. Uh-oh. Corner.
Whoa, that was okay. They put some sauce on that, but that was maybe a little too much.
Flipped. Oh, what is this Dragon Ball FighterZ movement? Oh, Classify got it.
Nice.
H. Okay.
Classified tying it up 2-2.
I think Walter's gotta reduce these ground skirmishes versus Giovanna. I mean, she's so dangerous. I'm seeing a lot of counter hits. You just gotta knock her down and then run it. You feel me?
Yeah. But it's like you said, right? It's scary because every time they go in the air, it's 623S, 623S. Like it immediately, as soon as they're off the ground, there's so many DPs. So they've been trying to scrap on the ground, but like you said, it's just risky. Yeah, Charlie, I see you in the chat asking like, is breaking wall with super even good mixed without meter? Like, it's complicated is the answer. It's going to be very character dependent. It's going to be dependent on their resources, right? Like too. There's I think a lot of decisions to be made. Actually did get the punish on the DP there. Not as automatic as maybe we're making it out to be. Rare footage. Or not?
Bad moon. So cheap. So cheap.
We put Bad Moon in like every clickbait, like moves that are messed up in every single iteration.
Yeah. The classic.
That's like the next JN Cross video. Folks, we gotta talk about Bad Moon.
Not the cross.
Wow, that was a great challenge. Actually, in that situation, 2D, yeah, you gotta burst that. That was gonna be actually quite a lot. Classified. The 6P, Hotashi, you warned against it, but here it is working out.
Finally. This H no conversion. Out of penalty. Close slash anti are not the answer. Not anymore. Pains me to say.
Uh-oh. Dude, totally whipping there. Unfortunate. Ooh, cross up. Close slash just totally connects. We are now getting schmixed.
Nope, not even gonna break the wall.
The close slash didn't work! And the flag was still there. That's the nerfs in action. Wow, did you see that deflect shield launch?
Got it. Walter. Far slash RC. Classic stuff. GG. Milia
That
top
whole-
one.
That whole ending was so funny. It was like a cavalcade of silly interactions, but the deflect shield on the disc, just like putting Milia, just get out of here. Just go away. Just slammed against the wall because of the deflect shield. That was so funny.
Deflect shield still a powerful asset against Milia, but not powerful enough. Classified going down the loser side, but we'll see him soon.
We'll see him. I'll be around. By the way, dude, isn't it crazy that you don't have to worry about accidentally getting the flex shield when people cross you up and you try to do well? Isn't that nuts that we don't have one of the most annoying input overlaps in recent memory?
My number one is getting the flex shield because I play on pad, right? So when I'm like trying to grab, I have to like roll my finger to do back and D button, and then I get the flex shield and die. Like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Or
that's
trying
been,
to air
I
grab.
played.
Yeah.
Because you know what's messed up is like, I do usually play on leverless, but I like playing Strive on pad specifically because I think having dash macro on like right trigger makes my brain feel good. Like, it's just it makes movement feel so clean to me. So like, I like both. I kind of go back and forth, but that specific problem is so annoying on pad compared to like, you would never really do that on leverless. Like just the motion in which you would like go from like a crouching to a standing position and then try to throw or something is so different than like rolling your thumb up a D-pad. Yeah. It's so annoying when that happens.
It's an improvement, no doubt about it.
I mean, what's funny is like people are always surprised because like if I'm at a more casual thing, I'm just hanging out with the fellas and they've got some fighting games set up and stuff. What, you seen something funny, something going on over there? Tom?
Yeah. Oh, so I'm so sorry.
I'm scared.
I had to so Arc System Works bought on some of us like Lord Knight and Ringe to do a showcase of 2.0 so we can like chop it up. And the picture they chose for Diaphone in the branding, he literally looks like Capcom, like Mr. Robot. Like, why? It's so funny. Why would somebody say that in my replies?
I just saw the photo. Why does he look like that? It's him. We found him.
Oh man! Thank you for laughing with me. I needed that.
I will. I'm gonna post this in the chat. Yeah, look at Diaphone. It looks like he snuck in. He's not supposed to be here.
Oh god, we have a match. This MacMens Cherio. MacMens is swinging his ass off. Okay. Bull Lewis with 100% meter. This doesn't kill. That's funny. What a funny game this is.
And that wasn't a fast RC, which means that they are still meter locked out.
Yep. Barely got anything off the positive.
Yeah, that would have been BRC into your whole life. But now look at them. They're dead. That's crazy.
Yep.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Dude, that was some serious Donkey Kong neutral B charge it up. Like, if you get hit, it's your problem.
Oh, brain trap. 2 H's plus 6. Uh-oh. Back turn event, live in action.
Yeah, actually respecting defensive options. Backdash away. Wow, huge. No, didn't get the pickup.
A little slippery.
Like, chat is going, I'm in with the Diaphone picture. Like, dude, that's like he's a support character in like a Die Hard movie. They call me Diaphony. There ain't no system I can't break into.
The knees.
Nice.
The knees.
Knees, dude.
That's the bear right there.
What the? I would have burst there too. That's a real dick dastardly setup, dude. The tap does fast RC. It's a Duke F. Nice, break the wall. MacMens.
He's really driving this 2P into the ground. It's like run forward 2P, 2P, 2P. Normal still godlike. Now, if it were up to me, I would have been like, let's staple 10 frames of recovery on Anji 2P. Let's remove 6H as a normal. I got the laundry list, right?
Yeah.
That's the way some players think of fighting games. Like, let's nerf their character and buff my character. Like, this, a lot, I swear, it must be like a ton of players just like skip to, I made Testament, so I'm gonna skip to the way they change Testament, and then they just get like a really bad vibes, of course, right?
Yeah.
So we gotta. That's why these types of things take time. Like we gotta think holistically, right? It's not all about like us versus them. Gotta see the whole picture together.
It's really difficult to do that, right? I mean, in the same way that, like, it's hard when a patch like this comes out, like, for you to have much of an opinion of other characters aside from the character that, like, you play, right? Because there's just so much different about everybody, and it takes a while. And it's really difficult to analyze, like, hey, this thing my character does is kind of not fun for other folks, and maybe should be toned down. That's a very hard thing to, like, have enough self-introspection to actually admit.
I had a pop player going after me on social media today. I was like, yeah, good times. You know, this is all that's left is just you gnashing your teeth.
Well, dude, that's what makes the Tekken situation so difficult, because, yeah, they put out a patch that nobody's happy about, but also you look over at Tekken, it's like the end of the first Pokemon movie, it's doing the brother, my bro, because everybody's like, no, you gotta nerf this guy and buff my guy and nerf that guy, and it's just a mess. Everyone's just trying to, like, get ahead in the world.
Dude, when you have me or Olson dooming, though, I think that is a bad situation, for sure.
It's a bad time. Don't get me wrong. It's a bad situation. I'm just saying that, it's sometimes you just got to be able to look at yourself with like a 20-mile out lens and be like, yeah, this shit my character does is dumb. Like, let's not be honest. Like, let's be honest. Like, for sure.
That's the thing about fighting games, you know. It's like to even get in on the ground.
Wow, this is impressive.
You need, like, okay, sure, you need the game and the controller, but to really improve, you have to look inward. And I suppose when it comes to, like, winners and losers, you can only look inward so much sometimes, right? Like, oh, they're nerfing my character for, like, the 4th time in the patch. But, you know, sometimes you gotta get a full picture. I guess, you know, Zato players could use some reparations, and, you know, Lily has been really trashy in Street Fighter 6 since she came out, but it was more than just your character.
Yeah, it's really tough, man. I mean, like, I think that someone in chat just said it very well, where, like, you're glad that they smoked Jacko's 2D because it made you feel stupider. And I think those are the changes that almost everybody likes, right? Where it's just, like, this is something that's, like, obviously stupid and kind of centralizing about my character that, like, makes it so other options are not nearly as fun to go for and stuff like that. And, like, shooting stuff like Jacko 2D is like, okay, maybe now on defense you have to think a little bit about, like, what buttons you're hitting and why. Like, let's talk about it.
It just over-centralized the gameplay, like, so much. Like, you literally, there's no reason not to do it constantly. I will say, I'm always happy to advocate for other characters. I think if we take away Capel, then I don't know if Milia is left with much else. And I think that's more of a serious redesign, you know?
Yeah.
Like, we have to think about, like, what worked before. Like, pin, like, air to ground. Like, what are you going to... Like, that's her identity. So, I can see why they don't want to move away from something that, quote-unquote, works. It works for the character, maybe not for, like, a gameplay direction.
God, by the way, MacMens just got hit with like 1.0 gold, Lewis.
How fun is it to block 50 behemoth typhoons in a row?
It is funny though. It's like every once in a while, Gold Lewis gets to enter like old Gold Lewis mode. Like sometimes it's just the pressure sequence works out in a way where it's just like, oh god, they need to nerf this guy.
But it's only once in a while. In its turn, you have to work for that position. Because now, like, it's not just like bog standard, like, I droned, I guess it's my turn. No, and now you're gonna block for 30 seconds. It actually took work.
But to your point about, like, not just taking away Milia's Capel, I think that that's important because of, wow, that IBFD did absolutely nothing. He's still just right there. No, the throw to the fight field. Oh, yeah, Cherio's kind of getting a soul read right now. MacMens ran away with the first 2 games of the set, but I feel like Cherio is starting to be like, okay, all right, I'm getting it. But I was gonna say with Capel, I think the issue is that if you remove too much of that as like being this mobility offense option for Milia, you kind of start getting into like Strive beta problems where everyone kind of felt weirdly similar and like super limited, where it's just like, you know, what is she doing if she's not doing high flying flips around the screen to a certain degree, you know?
Yep. Mm-hmm. And I understand, like, there's only so many, like, dev resources, especially with Tokon coming out. That's why I'm so impressed with what they did with Happy Chaos. You know, it's not perfect, but, like, I think what has been shown so far is cool. Now, I could be wrong within, like, you know, a couple days. I heard some things about, like, infinite block strings, like, not that that's any different than what we were playing, but
like his previous infinite block strings.
like, okay, you know, you meet the new boss, right? It's a lot of change. It's a lot, and not everything is going to be perfect. But I feel like what they were saying, they ended the design document with, this is going to be the foundation for power level moving forward that we will then rebuild in a more healthy way. And I'm down with it. This is great.
What I'm also super down for is that Arcs has kind of like put their heads down for a while to just work on this and then released it all at once, right? Like, and they really gave themselves time to cook. Like, and that's impressive, man. I feel like there's so many realities where they put this patch out and it just kind of sucked. You know, and everyone was just kind of grumpy.
Oh yeah,
like,
we already dealt with that. That was season 4. I mean, it's not that it's not that the game wasn't. The game was fun. It's just like, if you play this game in a high level, you're gonna hate yourself, and you have to accept that. So, I think this is gonna be fun for all groups.
He did it again. This big dastardly looking dude, MacMens, dude, Buckley, get in the car, put him through the wall.
But if you burn it down, you can't RC. Oh, Demus? Dude, this is hungry. Dude, he's literally
so good. Cherio, are you the main character? I'm so sorry, Cherio, for not respecting your game. Dude.
What a gold. What a gold. Is this 2.0 gameplay? Oh, you're looking right at it, buddy. Read it.
That was insane. That was like 3 just hard soul reads in a row. For Cherio.
So sick. The drone? Dude, it's gonna go away. It's gone. That was level 3 drone. That's so funny. How? Dude, if you're not Cherio playing Go Lewis, how are you gonna win? No drone? What are you gonna do? Right? Dash walk? JD? Play neutral?
Dude, poor Cherio. Poor Cherio in that whole sequence tried to do JD and it whiffed. That's the end of Cherio's potential counterplay he got. But look at this. Able to get the side swap. Did absolutely no damage in that sequence, by the way.
Grab. Not enough. One hit. JD. 5D, sorry. Oh, MacMens won the set. Cherio's out. Cherio, go down. Go down on GOP. On GOP. Alert, alert.
He said that like a dude finding $20 in his couch. You're like, oh, MacMens found a set. Oh, how delightful. Move on, little boy. Get to that front.
Oh, man. What a time. So, y'all enjoying 2.0? Did they nerf your character too hard? Man, that's exactly me and Varix for like a year. We were like, we're getting reparations for what they've done to our people. Because they nerfed Noggle so hard, and we were like, any top 8 that we find ourselves in, our path is just unwinnable. So I guess we'll see what happens next version. Now you know how it feels. We were really going through it.
I think that like you said earlier, they them like saying this is the basement this is the base for them to like build on, right? Where we were out the basement. That's the good we were in the basement and now we came out. We're on the first floor of the house now, and they're building a foundation to kind of be like, this is where we generally want the power of this game to be at, and like we'll kind of build on that. And that's like, it's great Again, look, folks, let's not name any games here. We're not trying to throw shade laterally. We're all nice here. We're all very kind. It's very nice to hear that kind of stuff from a company, and you read the patch notes, and that kind of seems to be what they did. You know what I mean? They said that was what they wanted to do, and then they did the thing. And that's crazy. Like, just feeling that direction actually apply to the game is actually kind of rare, I think, in fighting games in general.
Dude, we actually already went through that in Strive Season 4. Like, we read the design document for Season 4, and then it was like the complete opposite. We had RAM, Infinite Blockstring, JH, you had Pot, like, top 1, Happy Chaos, like, J2K into GGs, and they were like, oh, we really want to re-examine the reward state on a bunch of characters, and it didn't line up at all. So I know how it goes, but this time the whole direction seems to be aligned, which is awesome. Yeah. And I guess, like, you know, there's gonna be a new boss any day now, where that's the character we're gonna start complaining about, right? It's gonna happen.
People are going to complain, but for right now, let's all just appreciate the positive vibes, okay? Because this is such a rarity in a fighting game to just have everyone be in here. Again, 10,000 people playing on Steam right now. That's crazy. Like, let's all freaking hoot and holler. This is awesome. And speaking of hoot and hollering, folks, we are going to be coming back with more hoot and hollering when we come back with winners finals right after this short break. So get up, grab some water real quick, because we'll be right back.
The North American League of Legends scene is having a disastrous offseason.
It really sucks to be a part of a region that everyone just shit talks.
Still fighting! Still fighting!
Things are looking pretty dark for the future of NA League of Legends.
Massive AP threats! Lucio's just going in to waste their time!
I just don't think that there's a lot of new players trying to get better at the game.
Decent position, double circle, double galleon, and the jungle Trendemir game! Inspire claims the pentakill! It's good! They have more than earned the respect of the international stage.
Thank you, FlyQuest, for making us believe.
League is dead, right? Long live the league.
I'm the best of all time, baby. Let's hear it.
You're so good. How are you so good?
I love you, Jake.
GGs.
And we are coming straight back at you with more Guilty Gear Strive 2.0. What kind of stickers you got in that water bottle? What are we looking at? I see, is that Grand Blue Girl? I see Elfelt.
Yeah, Elfelt Valentine, Angel Rachel with the choo-choo. We got Initial D. Whatchamacallit? Who's that guy? The dog from Animal Crossing. We got, KK Slider.
I thought you showed Neko Arc when you said that. I thought you were calling Neko Arc the dog from Animal Crossing, and I was like, that's fair. That's.
We got Silence Transphobes. We got a lot of Elfelts. We got Victrix from PDP. And that's the pad I use. I got my stickers. I hope to get some more soon.
Good water bottle stickers. I had one of my coworkers. They've like always put tons of stickers on their laptop, and then they started having a laptop case so they could take it off and frame them like through different phases of their life. I always like when people just have like these kind of this is where I was at this time. These are the things I liked, just like over a period. But everybody, welcome back. This is FlyQuest. We are moving through this bracket super quickly, and next up is going to be our winners finals match, which is going to be Domi and Walter, the Eternal, which is, Hotashi, I'm not gonna lie, you kind of walked in the room and you were like, I'm starting to think Millia top 3 ? And I'm gonna say Millia's looking pretty good.
It's like, I mean, if you just take Artemis out of the equation, then yeah, I guess she's the same. Just Calpol is really hard to deal with, especially when like you can't air grab RC. We're gonna have to get real good at stopping that move.
Yep. And just the universal kind of close /nerf, right? Of not working so hot as anti-airs. Like that's simultaneously that hurts Millia, and I think it also helps Millia. Like it's both ways.
That was pretty core to my game against her. I sense a lot of Bridget play in my future, but she also got nerfed a little bit. Uh-oh.
He's blocking that TV. Wow.
Okay. Oh, I didn't block that. Where even is Domi on the screen? I guess going the next round.
That makes sense. That's fair. That's where I would be. Right. First one, Walter running away with it. Walter's looking very cozy in this patch, and like we've seen a lot of other folks kind of like dropping combos and like new conversions and stuff like that, but Walter looking generally very on point with their mix, I think.
Domi is getting circles ran around them. Hasn't left this corner for like 20 seconds. Now you can leave. Now that Milia's had her way. Positive. Next hit wins. JP.
That JP whipping, that was like Domi's Gerber baby fund. Like, that was all they had, man. That they were just poking out there. That was a heartbreaker. But they got, hey, hold on, they get a little bit started here.
Wall break? Is this really the way?
Did a lot.
What? Imagine, like, combo breaker, you're on the block with, like, range, right? And, oh, here comes SQ with the wall break, the Mortabato, big damage, and it's like, she's gonna make a 100-0 comeback. She's a meter penalty. You gotta play it so straight.
Yeah, right.
Oh, yeah, Rich. Big damage from SQ. It's just got 60% health to get through. No burst in sight. Use all army. It's so different.
It was so different. That was a good Ringe impression. I feel like in order to make it a Ringe impression, you just gotta occasionally just be like, "This reminds me of 2006, the Lakers going up against." And I'm just sitting there like, "Yeah, man, I know a sports ball." That's the true Ringe commentary experience.
You see, it was 2007, and it was Miami Heat versus the Pacers, bottom of the third quarter, 86-84. And, he's going in. That's Ringe. We love Ringe.
We love him. He's a great dude. It was so funny because he genuinely has brought that up on commentary, and I've had to be like, dude, I got shoved in lockers in school. I don't know what you're talking about.
This is the sports ball.
Yeah. They jump in. Okay, hold on. Domi. But again, what's tricky is like the nooch has been the hard part for Domi. So now I feel like he feels pressured to always break with meter because it's like he cannot let Walter get away. Works out that time, but that's kind of like a scary idea.
I suppose so. You know, it's like I often say the more you are playing, the less your opponent is playing.
Yeah.
Like, it's like damage mitigation, right? If your opponent can't play, if the enemy can't play, that's mitigating damage. That's mitigating disadvantage. So that could be the idea. Like, we really have to start thinking about these things.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm not getting hit, then I'm winning, right? It's like who's taking the most actions.
But it's like, I think especially something that you have to consider a sin, because look at this, Domi, the fun meter is empty. The meter on the bottom right says Domi's not allowed to have that much fun right now. Like, that really changes how he has to think about it. That's a big RC. Hold on, Walter, can they make this happen?
RP? It's a left-right. Dude, Domi is not ready for this. Oh my. Disaster.
Just gets hit in the chest by it.
Disaster. You gotta start OS DPing? No. Because if you DP, you're screwed. I don't know. Can't backdash RC. What is it? Maybe the Flex Shield OS? Okay. Desperation DP. Dude, the recovery is so long. It feels wrong.
You get Noki off that, dude.
Noki? Dude, Bones. Bones is good at his job, guys. I'm just here. You know, they're like, oh, well, gosh, you want to fill in? Stripe hatch. Oh, yeah. We'll start in 1 hour.
And then I sit down and say Noki, and then that's a standing ovation. Everyone pops off and excited. Wow, that 6P worked from behind. Domi gonna be able to get some offense going. They've got 100 meters.
What is this?
The throw.
You gotta start BRC. This is BRC. Yeah, do it. Yes. Spend your yes. Yes.
No.
Oh, you can't want to mix up, Domi. Come on. Oh my god. Well.
Otashi is the
We got
evil.
farted away there.
You're like Worm Tongue. You're the evil counselor. Like, yes, you must BRC. And then they do it, immediately get owned. And you're like, oh, I'm sorry, sire.
Man, if I was Warren Tongue, I would be talking so much shit. My god, yes. Do wake up super here. You get fucked up now.
If you think about it, Worm Tongue is basically what coaches are at events. Like, that's catch me in the Worm Tongue cosplay, coaching at Evo, running up on stage.
That's funny. Alright, Walter working on this 3-0. Domi has never seen a left-right from Milia in his life, so the prognosis is not good.
That Artemis clonking him from that distance was great.
Yeah. Oh boy. Walter. Dropping. No pro slash anti-air this time. Capel.
Nice. No, not nice. Almost. Hold on. Maybe they're learning Hotashi. Maybe they're getting better at blocking.
They're dying, Bones. They're dying.
Well, they blocked for a little bit, though. They didn't just get it on the first round.
This doesn't even wall break. Oh, sorry.
We're back to damage, though. But Walter has so much meter. YRC works out.
Here comes Badman. Any second now. Did you block one thing?
Whoa, wait! Hold the phone. It's beginning to believe. Oh my god, the disc neutral! YRC, get off of me. They gotta spend stamina here, though, but once they do, they're gonna be kind of running dry. They've got nothing! I cannot believe that Hoofstomp counter hit! Hold on. Hold it together.
Oh my god, the comeback. Hold on, don't it?
Everything worked. Like in that pressure sequence, there were so many gaps.
Counter. Got the pick up that time. Wanging. That was a buffer. Couldn't get the full combo. Keeping the wall. Wake up close slash. Tell me how you really feel. The 2-piece? With the super? It is a long knockdown. Kind of impressed, actually. Apple.
It's so funny to see Sin do that, right? As like an option, as opposed to just like putting him through the wall no matter where he's on the screen.
Oh, YOLO winger.
Yeah, it works out.
Not a lot. Not the Loki either. Schwangin'. Mashing. DP.
The
Oh my
DP
God.
goes completely wide. Walter finds the hit. Okay, match point.
Walter. I'm never gonna get bored of that.
Yes.
First blood. Second blood.
Mr. White, you knocked down with a disc on you.
Come on, Mr. White. Fight back.
That's the plot of Breaking Bad. Oh my god, okay, that is like the first time Jump Back JP has worked. I think Sin's JP might kind of be uniquely bad at that because it's kind of like specific where its hitbox is, and Walter just keeps happening to like limbo around it every time. But it actually worked out. It's stuck in the corner now.
Get an air grab.
Oop.
Oh, what did you say? Put your disc away, Walter.
I gotta go. Get out of here.
Disc away, Walter. Oh god, second quarter burst. Get off. We've got $100. How do we spend it productively?
Or meter. No, Domi. All right, Walter, put the couple away.
All right, Walter. You've had your fun. Dude, you know what's my biggest takeaway from that set is like, yeah, there was a lot of like messed up Oki and a lot of stuff that like clearly Domi was just finding really difficult to like block defensively. But also like, wow, I think neutral's a lot harder in this game now. Like it's not as like codified.
Unless you play
like
Milia.
True, Milia,
Then you just
kind of
couple,
solved.
and that kind of.
But not to keep beating a dead horse, but like it's seriously before when you had $100 in the tank, right? You just had 100 meter. Neutral was kind of like simplified. It entered a very simplified game state where it's just like, hey man, I'm gonna run up and probably super you, and then I'm gonna RC it, and it's gonna be my turn. Like that is probably gonna be what happens between me and you at some point. It just the fact that that's not a threat now. You saw Domi just running around with 100 meter, like like they didn't really know how to immediately spend it.
It's that's why I say just like BRC, like take a turn. Cause well, the thing about BRC pre-patch was if you BRC into somebody and they have meter to grab RC, like you're in a tricky situation. There's almost no way to win that unless you have a command grab. So I like the idea of like BRC in, do some tricky shimmy, beta grab, or keep the pressure afterwards. That's kind of like the meta I'm thinking of.
I think you're right. But I mean, also BRC having very real costs now, right? Of like if you BRC and then happen to like get a wall break or something off of it, like you've meter locked yourself out. Like it's not, again, I just don't think anything's as simple as it is. But we are hopping in here to our losers semis match, which is going to be between Classified and MacMens.
Actually, I learned from Classified, it might not be that simple, Bones.
What?
So it's like this is the numbers are very sensitive. So say like you do a BRC. Oh gosh, I forgot to. Do a BRC and you get a hit.
Yeah.
So the combo takes what, like 3 or 4 seconds of in-game time. Then you have only 2 seconds of meter penalty afterwards. Hypothetically, you get the positive bonus, and then you're benefiting almost fully, right? BRC might get away, or RC in general.
That is true, but also consider that you're way less likely to get a hard knockdown on that BRC hit, right? Then like if it is like a 100 meter scenario, I mean you might just kill them outright. Like if you BRC in and get a super. Also, wow, Classified speed ran that shit, dude. That was some yahoo! Like I looked away for 1 second, died.
Doing the long jump up the stairs in Super Mario 64.
Yeah, dude.
We're
Bowser's with
clearing
the
this with 8
binoculars
stars or
outside.
less.
Gio's dog he's doing it.
Oh man.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
think there's a possibility here that Geo is looking pretty good to me in this patch. I think there's a lot of stuff that Geo has going for her that like works out. I think a little bit with like how the meter economies change and like her neutral.
Well, oh god, the shimmy from the heavens. With characters needing to specialize a lot more with the loss of like blue and red water salt, there's a lot to Geo, like move speed, great super, wall carry, like general stickiness, and how she uses positive bonus overall. There's a lot there. I think
Geo's
things
a
have
character
slid
with
around.
good. She has like good base stats, right? Like her just at a basic level, Geo is like very competent. I feel like in a lot of pillars of play.
Oh yeah, dude. Even Kai, like Kai is just like a stun dipper machine, but like even he's so different now. It's not all about like get 50 meter stun dipper. Got him, GG's.
Yeah.
Oh, no wall break. Shimmying again. 100% meter. MacMens. It's a play. MacMens very much a defensive player. Maybe to his chagrin. TP dispenser on deck. Ooh. Okay, Midari combo? This is not that much.
Dude, no! His chagrins!
What the f- Not the chagrins. Oh, shimmy. The positive bonus. Barely got any benefits. Still doesn't have 50% meter. This is all I'm looking at. I'm looking at the bars like I'm playing against Oscar.
You know, I still call Geo's air super the Tokido 777 because that was Gonzo Gonzo's tag when he entered it. Like, this game had just come out. He entered this like exhibition tournament as Tokido 777, and everyone thought he was actually Tokido. Like, everyone in chat was like, "Oh my god, like Tokido is playing," and it's just freaking Hanzo Gonzo in the background. And he did that air super every single time he had 50 meter, and it worked almost every time. And it was like the funniest thing. Again, this was Strive like day one, and it was super funny. And then he got replay sniped as Tokido. That's good. That's good.
Oh yeah. That is funny. Dude, the Tokido Geo, sick.
Oh my god. Sorry. Anyway, classified. Like we've been saying though, Geo's looking pretty good. And classified, looking very cozy in this patch. I think to me that's kind of the story of this tournament a little bit in terms of this being like the kind of day zero on this patch tournament is classified and Walter have just looked really comfortable on their characters.
Yeah. Oh, the BRC down. You didn't even need the BRC, but it's so sick. So I do see some holes in this matchup on Classified's behalf. Like these little hits MacMen is getting, like off the spin or off the Dare, it doesn't do a lot of damage. Yeah, you don't really have to. But I understand wanting to keep your turn. Use that against the wall. I unblocked that for a second. What was that?
Dude,
JS?
nice block from Classified, and that was such a good defensive call in that situation. Nice stuff.
I played against Kazam the night of the patch, and that's all he was doing. He was just doing IAD DRC down, IAD DRC down. I guess we gotta do something, right?
we gotta find something to do.
Yeah. Chimney again. Dude, MacMens will never press a button. There we go. We found him.
I do think it's so you were talking about it earlier about liking when like players kind of get to have their like individuality in their play. I always think that is a really interesting thing about MacMens specifically is like they are so defensive in a way that other people aren't. And I think sometimes it kind of gets them in trouble, but a lot of times people I think kind of get frustrated fighting MacMens.
Yeah, it can be frustrating to watch as well. You know, we're here in the backseat. 3-0. Well, you know, the thing about Strive is it's never really been a game about like letting the other person have their turn and stuff. But I can kind of see that playstyle working a little bit better, right? Just drive the other player to use their meter, going for a grab, get paid, you know, with your fuzzy jump. You can see it.
Yeah. You know, it's funny because they had the thing of now you get actually hit in like it says like punish if you get hit in like pre-jump frames. And That's such a... Isn't it funny how, like, I always think of how in Street Fighter 4, you had no information, like, ever. Like, you did not know if anything you did in that old-ass game, like, was a punish or it was, like, anything. Like, you had no idea. And I think it was, Grand Blue, I think, was the first fighting game that I actually saw say, like, hey, that was a punish. And I was like, wow, what a nice thing to have in a video game. And I feel like we've slowly just been getting, like, more and more info, like, when you actually do something and, like, why it happened in fighting games. So I'm always happy to see, like, you kind of get more feedback in terms of, like, yes, that's actually what happened, like, in the moment of, like, yes, that was a counter hit for this reason. I always think that's really nice.
That feedback is pretty critical. Like, so my first Evo, I think it was Evo 2015. Dude, that feedback, like knowing, oh, you air grabbed them, you counter hit them, it's like formative. Like, you know, the first person I ever sat down to casuals with at Evo was Ogawa, and I double perfected him. I never forgot. They're like, whoa, who is this Hotashi guy? And then he washed me, but, you know, whatever. It's pretty sick. You know, the anime suite, extra sweaty. That's talking about system feedback, you know. Some hits you never forget. I don't know why I went in that direction, but that's just what I thought of. You know,
we all
it's good to know why things work.
Yeah. No, it's always I always really appreciate that kind of clarity in fighting games. I think like some of the, again, it's hard to explain. A lot of you in chat, I know you are. Let's be honest, in the same way that all of us who were like 09ers, we had to live with that for the rest of our lives and be like, yeah, I'm an 09er, sorry, I'm a little baby. Like, there's a lot of people who are Strive kids, right? Like, they hopped in on Strive. It was like one of the first games I ever went in on. And it's like hard to explain that like it wasn't always like this. Like, fighting games didn't tell you crap. Like, you had no idea if what you did was actually like a successful punish or like if what you did was unsafe. Like freaking,
I can't imagine
you had
playing.
to deal with like Street Fighter 4 not having a reversal window on normals, that like if someone did something that was -6 in your face, you didn't know if your normal actually came out in time to like hit them afterwards. Like, you just had to guess. Here we go. Losers finals, everybody. Classified versus Domi. Good old Geo and Sin action.
What did that make me think of? Oh yeah, Street Fighter 2. Imagine being like a Super Turbo player against like E Honda Uicho Girl. Like, is my game bug? Like, he just grabs you.
Have you ever tried to punish Ken's light DP in Street Fighter 2? It is a Herculean task. Like, it is like unbelievable how hard it is to punish that move.
I wouldn't even be able to guess why. Like, I'm betting like, oh, nice played. Like, frame data is random in that game or something. Like, I know stun is.
I think that move's like -9. It's really not that minus on block.
Yeah. Like, that's a crazy game. Super Turbo. Dude, sometimes the kids in my chat are like, oh man, Tachi boot up plus R. Like, no! Like, I'm gonna fall to a horrible fate due to the revelation of mankind or something. Like, I'm staying away.
Meanwhile, I gotta admit though, if someone's like, yo, Bones, boot up Accent Core, I'm kind of like, I'm kind of like...
They're always Slayer players. Always.
It's me! That's all.
Of course.
They're always Slayer, Pot, or Zato players.
It's like, I remember like when I was first getting into the FEC, I went over to somebody's house, and I knew Plus R like a little bit, my little Plus R bike in. We play a couple games, and then they're like, yo, you wanna play some AC? Let's switch it to AC. And then they pick Slayer. And I died. I'm like, I see.
What's really messed up about trying to play Accent Core Slayer is that he is so fundamentally different than Plus R Slayer that it's kind of like bad for you to do so, because it's like you will not be able to develop separate muscle memory for these characters, and they're so different, like in how their moves work. It's kind of like bad. Anyway, sorry, Classified and Domi going at it. They both got a round of peace here, and we see Classified kind of going on the offense here a little bit. They've still got bursts in the tank. Scoop. Straight hoofing him. Straight hoofing him. Dude, hoof stomp getting big bucks. Not gonna kill. I think Domi was really anticipating that killing.
Whoa. Right, I'm here. Oh my god. Is this a kill? Will it kill?
No, it's not. Barely. Oh my god, they both got a pixel. Domi's got a 100-meter. BRC forward. Yeah. What do you think the counterplay was there for Classified? What should they have done in that situation, you think?
Dash block.
Think so?
You know they're going to BRC. There's nothing you can do. Dash block. Make them do something about the threat of grab, and then go from there. Like, is it going to be overhead? Is it going to be a chip play? Is it going to be a shimmy? Like, get the BRC out of the way as soon as possible so you don't have to take a worse situation.
Yeah, I think that's really good insight. On the corner, Domi getting kind of angry. He's got one stamina left.
Hell.
Good gold burst.
RC. Airball. It's time to eat. Super. Classified wearing the super out. Got food to spend. Now how much is this gonna come back? Oh no, wall break.
Oh man, and Domi's got nothing, right? No meter, no food, but run it still.
What have you done?
Are you kidding me?
In our year 2026?
Are you gonna let yourself die for this? You are! No!
Oh my
This is so much worse!
Classified the most greedy player of all time. Wow. Stretching out the round to bait the burst.
Oh my god, I cannot believe they got that burst out of him. I thought it was like a foregone conclusion at that point. I thought like the window would close, but yeah, they dragged it out long enough. They're like, no, you want to do it. You want to do it. Give it to me. Come on.
Bang. Okay. RTL. I think I like this much more than his other conversion tools. I think it costs food, but it's stable. I think Sin's routes have changed a bunch. So
I like that defensive call there from Classified to just throw out the 5P. They did get hit a little bit afterwards, but they had time to like 5P and then back off after. Like it was a very safe play. I respect that quite a bit.
Okay. Grab. No shimmy. TD. Flip. The screw kick. Unanswered. Whoa, what a 2H. What the hell? Beautiful DP. No conversion. Corner now. Mistakes. The grab.
Ooh, no punish on
the shimmy.
Get me out of here. Oh my god.
First? Yep.
Oof.
This is nothing. We RC for what? Like a 3-piece? I could go for a 3-piece. I'm starving.
I was literally about to say that. Put it through the wall. We got to eat a little bit, so we've got stamina to work with here on the hard knock. Classified. Do you do a defensive metered option? You do. YRC and a BRC in just to secure some pressure, but okay, we find a hit. Hold on.
Classified. Locking away that meter for a long time.
Nice! I love that how they structured that pressure to try to not break the wall for like as long as possible. They really kind of wanted to make sure that whatever they were going to do was going to kill, because they kind of put a lot of wall damage on the table there and did not have the resources to like cash it out really, had they actually stuck like on any of those hits, right? So that was well played.
Okay. I'm liking Classified's play. I mean, definitely a very motivated player, any version. It doesn't matter how wild the game is. Classified is always going to be labbing, trying to find out what the meta is. What's the score? Scoreboard's wrong. Scoreboard's wrong. Yep. Ew. Ow, no.
That IV just made them get counter hit so much harder in the face.
Sin he just looks so much less lethal. What a punish on the beak.
Yeah.
Domi starving. Oh, here's the back.
Yeah.
Punish.
Nice.
Huge.
But
Safe
not
jump.
like not the end of the world, honestly. I think I hit by that. Good block on the fuzzy, but we do get opened up low. We get to go to Nooch here. Oh,
Got
Nooch is
it.
over. Did you like the Nooch? I like the Nooch.
Okay. Classified is up 2-1, isn't it? This is match point.
Oh, is it 2-1? I thought it was 1.
Is it 1-1? Right? 2-1? I can't count. Ignore me. I need that Stinky Skate 3 for 3. Oh, it's about to be 2-1.
Mamma mia, and we are going to break the wall here, get this Oki going. They've only got a little bit of life left in them.
No meter, no life, no burst. One hope. That's not it.
No hope.
No hope. No hopes remaining.
That's a Marvel 3 line that lives, like, there's many random Marvel 3 sound bites that will live in my brain rent-free forever, but I always think of Doom going, "You have no hope!" Like, that's such a funny line to me for a man who's just about to shoot a bunch of little lasers out of his fingers. Like, it's such a...
When you said sound bites, I thought you were going to be like, oh, you're going to do a combo into another combo.
No!
But that...
That also lives rent-free in my brain forever for different reasons.
Things that live full or like rent-free is the first time we saw full schedule, and that's when I learned about hitbox. And then they tried to like ban full schedule in this tournament. That shit was so sick.
That's really how you can check someone, by the way, is you call someone stick the full schedule and see if they like know what the hell that means.
No,
like,
that was the
everyone
ankle
called it.
gator, dude. Or the 2 gig. This is still good. 2 gig, 2 GB is pretty shout out to Under Night.
Wow! I didn't think that would kill. I thought you'd have a little bit left in the tank. Good stuff.
Oh man, Marvel 3.
You know, I'm gonna say it, by the way, the DAC glitch ramp is like the most known thing that Chris Hu was like said on commentary, but I think actually the funniest thing I've ever seen him do is there was this little series that he did with Aquasilk where they played Street Fighter 4 online together, and he's playing Oni, and Aquasilk, it's like Christmas, and for some reason he's wearing like a Santa hat, and he goes, "Hey, for Christmas, could you hit this guy with an air demon?" And Chris Hu just goes, "I'll try," and then air demons him like the frame after he says that and kills the dude. Aquasilk pops off, and it's such a casual like, "I'll try." It was so, oh my god, that guy is a delight. Wow, that's beat. Yeah, man. I mean, that worked. Oh, PRC doesn't work. Sorry, the PRC straight back. I can't believe that did not hit an extended hurt box.
Oh man, this combo selection. Oh no. Dude, Domi should have did 5D, get the positive bonus, get the optimal combo.
Yeah.
TP checks. Down to the wire. Domi. Wrist cranked. Corner himself. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
The delay in the air to avoid the far slash there was hilarious.
Man, the first thing I thought of when we saw the patch notes and they took out RC on backdash, I was like, how is this little bastard classified ever gonna win now? Like, #1 backdash RC abuser, but look at this.
Look at this. Gold burst. That's how they're going to do it. Oh my god, huge duty hit.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
To the windows. Ooh. It's going to work.
The one time. Oh, the conversion. Oh my
Wait, does this
god,
work?
this mashing bastard. He's going to grand finals.
Dude, I respect that. That kind of felt like something like two neurons really connected in Classified's brain, and they were like, you know, I haven't done this the whole set. I am really sick of this dude beak driving me. Like they were just like, I'm simply gonna super it. I just don't care anymore, and that really worked out for him. Well done.
Okay. So, Classified. Really great start to the new season. Proven. I like it. But I wonder what the answer is going to be here in grand finals against Walter.
Walter. Put the couple away, Walter. You've had enough.
Walter. Walter, you wanna get it? Oh my gosh, yeah. So I mean, and dude, this is double hard because Classified has to. They're coming from loser. You got to beat Walter 6 games. That's stressful, man. That sucks ass.
I could do it.
Oh, sure.
Question mark.
Want to hop in?
No. JK. Dude, Walter smoked me so bad last time we played. I mean, Millie's cheap. You know. Maybe Nago can do it this version.
I mean, again, though, I'll kind of put my feet in the ground here that, like, Walter's been doing this through the thick and the thin. Like, they've been a net play demon to people, despite there being times where Milia stonks were pretty down. So, like, in a way, it's like, you know, if people are thinking Milia's looking pretty good, Walter's the dude to cash in on it. Like, he's got the card. He's like, I've been here, man. You know?
He's earned it. That's why, like, when Walter was getting, like, top 8s or top 3 at proxies, I was like, I can't even be mad. You know, Milia players waited their... Not that, like, you're owed for your character to be top tier, but she's always been pretty meh. So, I'm happy with it. I'm fine. They hit Artemis. That's all I wanted.
That was like a thank God.
Yeah.
What a silly move. It felt, the move always felt like it was kind of at odds with the rest of her kit, where it's such like a simple move that's like so ridiculous. Mine in the first round here is Walter.
Not for lack of trying. Enhanced. 50% meter on deck. The DP. A call out.
Nice.
Yeah, Walter wasn't having any
Do it
of that.
again.
Oh, I have
Yes,
another.
they're listening to you, Worm Tongue. They're listening.
It'll work.
Yeah, now they have the Oki, they have the 50 meter. They are going to BRC immediately, and they get the throw.
What is this?
Wow, I thought they would need to OTG. She just died.
Whoa. Oh, counter hit by P. I am logged out for a second. I'm so bad against Sol Puente. That's her GL's back pick, the backflip. The right answer to that move is to OS 6B. Dude, Glass is gonna get the first game in the set. The Flex Shield.
Flex Shield, get the hell off of me.
Still works.
Do you never?
We're running at them with nearly at 2.
Nice, dude. That's always going to be the day one in my brain, right? Which is just like do move, wait a little bit, PRC, and then hit them because they're a good player and they're going to try to hit a button here. And that was a really good sequence to throw in right at the very end. It's interesting, right? Because I mean, we keep harping on about how the wall break scenarios are so different now, and just when we saw Class break the wall with super and then go in and use BRC, that's kind of like they're all in, right? Like this sequence has gotta work out because like they really don't have anything in the tank afterwards. It's such a different scenario. Flex Shield. I love the use of the Flex Shield from Class here. I think that's really putting in work.
Gotta use every tool you can. The anti-air 2D. Finally, an answer to the screw kick.
Nice. We splat. Yeah. Gonna break it through.
50%. And I can't. Anytime it's 50%. 2 for 2. Man, can I get some Taco Bell? Let me get a... I could go for like 8 soft tacos right now. Give me some Cinnabon Delights.
Dude, I thought I was a psycho, and then I finally met someone the other day who said at first that they were like, my Taco Bell order for the past 30 years has been 4 soft tacos, no lettuce. And
That's
I'm like,
me
too! That's exactly what... Yes, Hotashi!
That's
Finally,
me and
the right
you.
visual.
Let's go.
It's all I ever crave. I never get anything else.
All right. we gotta hang in here, folks. We'll make it. Oh, first at round start. Every hit counts now. Cowboy, bro moment.
Yeah. Again, I think he's I think one big difference between Classified's defensive play that we were just not seeing from other people is the willingness to deflect shield nearly every time they get put in disco queue, right? Like they're just like, no, I'm just not dealing with it. Just get the hell off me.
Honestly, Milia's neutral. Like, that's the thing about her. Neutral is middling. She's not running circles around your head and stuff.
Yeah.
She doesn't really do too much. Like, if you get hit by, like, a far slash or some random JH, it's not the end of the world. This 2K2D could be the end of the world. It's true. But there's the deflect shield. Ow.
But that would have been the end of the pressure, right? If they had blocked that 2D, that would have been like, okay, we can reset. But I think another reason it works for Classified is because you're
the answer. There it is. There it is. Somebody knows.
We have men working around the clock to find the answer to Capo. God damn it, they've finally done it.
Air grab has a lot of permutations against Milia.
Yeah.
With 6P and close slash as godlike as anti-airs that they have been, I don't fault people for not being, absolute experts. But you gotta air grab this move, especially when you block Capo.
Ooh, does get a little bit mixed there by the Capel.
Okay,
Down, hard
left,
down.
right. What? These left rights are still crazy. Oh no! Did she die? Hold on. Max damage. Keep in the corner.
Keep in the corner,
ERC,
like that.
Overhead.
Oh, the fuzzy wuzzy was a bear, dude! Go through the wall. That is gonna be 2 up for class, dude. Look at that. Wait, yeah, it is. Crazy.
Impressive. Most impressive. Class has got the clutch. Class has got the offense. It's tight. He's playing tight. Like what I'm seeing.
I think
this little
one thing
chick
from
can do
class. Look, I'm only kind of treating class as the protagonist here because Walter is in winner's side, which
He's the
means that they are
protagonist.
the bad guy.
He can be the protagonist.
He could be the protagonist. But I do really respect that class is just like trying stuff. Like they weren't really representing the deflect shield on the disc as much in their last set.
Yeah.
And I like them just going for it and being like, well, it's kind of working out, and like just sticking to their guns.
Man, these mix-ups. Oh, this is so much damage. Jail.
Oh my god! As soon as I said that, Walter's like, I'm gonna show you why I'm the villain.
Walter answering back. Very nice, very nice. Screw kick.
Jesse, I've invested in a leverless controller. It's better than sticks, Jesse.
Mr. White, that's cheating.
No, it's not, Jesse. It's acceptable.
We're old.
Into the wall. Hard knock.
Hitbox is pretty cheap in this game, that's true. Classified, one chance.
Oh my god, the deflect shield did nothing.
Shimmying for his
2P.
dear life. Dude, you can't get a hitbox player to 10. This is 2026. You know? Imagine you're on GameFAQs and then there's one random guy on the Blaze Blue forum like, I play on PC and I can block things and hold down and up at the same time. And I'll block on the ground and I'll jump to grab. Holy shit, is anybody else doing this?
And then you get a guy responding whose name is like Super Snake Kick 777, and they're just like, you will be nothing to my potential.
Oh, did you?
That was the GameFAQs discourse. Oh my god, that 6 ducked her straight in the chest. Capel going wide.
My burst, avoiding the wall break, especially without any meter penalty. IDFB after the -4. Walker just doing anything he wants. I swear if you go to Walter's stream right now, it's probably just him laughing. She got away with it. She got away with it. Bad move. Spend the meter, now she's just gonna bat me at any moment.
Ooh, wow. That is a humongo starter. That hurts really bad.
6P
Nice.
mashing for dear god. There's an RC. Back to neutral. Walker's doing
they're
whatever he
kinda-
wants again.
I think Classified's a little scared here. They're kind of like, yeah, they get caught flinching. And then
This is the most I've seen any Stride player block.
I don't know if 2D is the option here, man. They're in the air. I don't know if that's ever going to hit
He's
the
trying to... Well, you know, it's funny you say. I can kind of see it because 2D, like, okay, you have an opponent with multiple air actions. You want to call out something strongly while keeping yourself relatively safe to the other. So if Milia jumps twice and then falls down, you 2D, okay, you catch her, you either hit her or you take a turn. Then if she triple jumps with the capital and goes to the JH, 2D is low profile. So, you know, you kind of give yourself a chance to, like, be a little evasive, right?
I get you.
That's why I say, like, I was looking for an answer like, oh man, what do I do as Nago now that there's no close anti-air? Like, you anti-air with BP, that's like you're committing a resource. You anti-air with 6P, I mean Nago's 6P, it takes like an hour.
Yeah.
It's hard to find something that kind of gives you answers to both situations. And of course, you try an air grab, you can't RC now.
Yeah, it makes that much riskier. Yeah, I like the air grab RC change just 'cause I think it makes air grab more swag. It makes them. You gotta commit your whole booty to it a little bit.
Oh yeah. Okay. Walker bring the setback. That JH whipped. Enough respect from Classified. Finally, not bad. Uh-oh,
Okay.
Trade.
3D trade is big. You like this? Classified trying to reset this bracket right now, and there's the run-up. DP catches her, but the RC is kind of for nothing.
In the position as best he can. That DP is not in the correct direction. A burst.
Okay.
Classified
This is
makes
like-
a stand here. Yeah, see, like, you know, I made a video on this after I fought a Milia player who was having some trouble. Just Milia jumping around represents like 11 or 12 different options. You know? Like a decision-making tree. It looks like the skill tree in Path of Exile. It's a lot to answer. A lot. So I don't blame anybody for getting tricked by this anti-air game, but Classified is holding strong. We got the reset.
They're not
Just
getting
enough.
tricked. They are, you know, they've seen the Path of Exile trees, dude. They've read the game facts. They know about the secret one-up balloon in level 5. They're here to go on through
They
and
know
try to
about
win this
the
whole
secret,
bracket.
the secret bramble and the DK coin.
You got to walk. No, you just walk straight through the wall. I don't know why either. You just go straight through it. And
Rareware
the
at their
DK
best. Oh boy.
reset
Alright.
bracket. Coming on in.
So one of the best ways to deal with Milia, if you're a character that has like normal movement, is you just move around her, and then it becomes pretty costly for her to chase you down. You know, like the two ships passing in the night almost.
Yeah, right. I get that. And I think that what Classified is doing... Nice. And there we get through here with the Blush Shaker. That does a shitload of damage, by the way.
Air grab?
I think something that Classified's been doing very well is mixing up whether or not they're committing to an action, whether that's like trying to go low with 2D or DP, or just running, like, underneath Walter. But Walter's been kind of counter-adapting, right? They're not just jumping around to waste time, they're jumping to, like, control space. They're doing a lot of, like, jumping in like, neutral jumping to see if Classified is just going to try to go under him so they can just hit him. And, like, so there's a lot... It's funny because even though there's a lot of situations in this match where they just both, like you said, two ships in a night just running around, there's a lot of thought in terms of, like, but if they overextend a little bit, I'll hit them.
Yeah.
Like, I won't just let them do it for free.
Oh yeah. And Gia with that BP, she preys on overextensions. Oh, they up back anti-air close slash. No avail. It didn't work, but he also didn't get punished, I guess.
Every time a player like fuzzy jumps or up backs in this game, I always remember Sajam fighting Brian Hunter right when this game came out.
Oh yeah.
And he was like the only person Sajam had seen do it in like the earlier part of Strive. And Sajam immediately was like, God, he's like 1,000 years old. Like, he does all this old man shit that no one else is doing, like fuzzy jumping. And it was such a funny response to him getting owned by this very, like, easy, like, kind of just, like, old school defensive technique that no one else is really doing.
I'm still running a lot of Ryan techniques. Uh-oh, big mistake. This is disaster.
Ton of damage on this, but Classified is committing to being locked out of meter for quite a while here. Oh no! You don't want to get hit by that. Punish! On the hair car!
No! Into OTGs. I will burst. Burst, Classified. Don't get baited. He's getting baited. Hold person to press a button. Oh, the dastard. Oh, these kids have no respect, Bones.
They got no respect. Gold burst into 2K, no respect.
That's not how we used to do it back in my day.
Back in my day, when we did a defensive option and it was blocked, we would look at our opponent and kiss them on the lips and say, do as you please.
Hey, what the? This is not where I thought this fanfiction was going. This wasn't in the tags. Oh boy. Alright. That took a turn in that last round. Classified up in the set.
Yep.
Alright. Uh-oh.
Nice.
Burst. What?
Tashi,
what was that? Oh, Warp Tongue! Reamer Worm Tongue. Burst. Take your turn back. Yes.
Truly worm tonguing him. That's gonna be a round for Classified in record time.
Oh boy. Alright. A critical part of this engine that you need to know when you're fighting Milia is if she's ever doing Capital or ID into the corner and you are cornered, if you press out of the corner, like press right, then you will automatically side switch and bait her into blocking in the corner. It's a lot to explain. Why would you super against a safe jump, child? Oh, this is death.
So innocent and mild. Not gonna burst, holding on to it. We're now going down to a last round scenario here. Both players with full burst.
Last guy doesn't know, but I'm pretty sure if you're blocking Capel in the corner, you can. I bet you can dash out as Giovanna. You have to be brave. You have to know, but I bet you can do it. Oh my God! Burst. Okay.
That's how it works. your counsel works well this time. We're done.
Oh,
that was I cannot believe Class ran that far. I tried to throw, barely went.
Yeah, you see that like short top Capel? I bet you can do something there. Not that Classified needs it. We're on a streak, 3 games to 0. Walter in trouble. Oh, I see Taco Bell in my future. It's so beautiful. Don't laugh at me. These games have been so long.
These have been long, which is great. These have been like long, and they've been, I think, much more back and forth. Like the overall life totals at the end of each round have been much lower. You know, it's not just perfect. Like I feel
or
like
Deus Ex Machina over and over. You know, this is not the slowest game. No way.
No, this isn't anywhere close to the slowest game. What is the slowest modern 2D game? That's actually a good question.
It's like Melee, a modern game. I was about to say like Melee, like Samus versus Luigi or something, like some shitball matchup.
That's not very modern, but you are correct. Can we bring that into the 2010s? Like, what is
2 characters that can't hit each other?
Walter taking a quick one here. Dude, I used to help run a Melee tournament in Jersey, and we had the best Samus player and the best Game & Watch player, like, in the country. That match would take straight, like, 8 minutes every time. And then, if it wasn't that, it was the Peaches came out from New York. It was a nightmare.
There's no way. There's, like, no reason Melee needs to be 8 minutes on the clock. No. You know? Like, do we really need 8 minutes for, like, Mark for, like, Infinite Chew on FE or something? Like, let's make the clock, like, 4 minutes. Save the TO some time. Uh-oh. Oh, what is this? No conversion! Oh my god, classified. Sometimes you bait too hard.
Sometimes you made it too hard. Walter, though, going to be able to take a game, which is huge for them, right? Like, it's always being able to stimmy the bleeding here in a pretty convincing manner of just ripping 2 rounds off. But, someone in chat earlier when Classified made that very ill-advised wake-up super call, they were like, maybe Classified just wants to play more Guilty Gear. They're having fun. And it's like, maybe Classified's like, they're just trying to hang out. This is just a good time, 2.0 is looking cool. Baited too close to the sun. Icarus! Icarus, get back here, boy!
Wake up super against a safe jump is definitely flying too close to the sun.
I always call it seatbelt checking them when you do that. Like, if you're starting to like lose faith in someone's like safe jump setups, you're like, are you really doing the safe jump right? You got to seatbelt check them every once in a while.
Oh no way. Dude, Classified, get out of character select. I need you to hurry up with this match, dude. They just released a deadlock patch. I need Taco Bell. I've been sitting in the hot seat for like 1 hour. We haven't done a production break. I'm here for it. Okay, we're in. Ooh.
What's the deadlock patch? Hold on. This is critical.
Oh, man. Okay.
And Taco Bell? Yeah, this shit's gotta happen.
What is this, match 8? Uh-oh, first blood. Okay, Classified. Big deal. Cornered. Tried to walk out. Walter baiting disperse. Gets a DP for the trouble. Optimal. Got 50%. You're about to take some nicks. Counter hit. Tried to OS60. No dice. Flats. This is like 100 to 0. YRC. Walter finally gets a turn. Up back by BRC. Full Puente, not quite enough. Uncharged. Plus.
Okay.
Walter.
That's fine off to
Can't find
start here. Oh man, that was a DP. That was a startup of it. They got hit out.
Has a lot of help to go through.
Ew.
No punish. You can't punish.
Okay. Hold on. Dude, are they making this happen? Walter? Walter, Hotashi needs Taco Bell.
I do need Taco Bell. I do. I mean, people are helping me out with this catalytic converter thing, but I'm sure if I drop like $20 on some Taco Bell, I'm sure they would understand. Sometimes a man just needs Taco Bell. Classified, tournament point, trying to get out of this bracket before Walter wakes up. I think finally found the answer. Burst. It's guaranteed. Blast. Okay. Let's hold it.
You got burst! Yeah, hold on to. I mean, there's 2 whole rounds theoretically right to go.
The 2D? I told you.
Yeah, that was huge.
Work that time.
I think it's the first time we've seen it like hard work.
Yep. Walter full meter. BRC forward. He's trying to force a turn. Yeah, Bad Moon. It's not the most damage. Gets a hard KD though, staying in front. Wait.
Cross on the outside, 5K counter hit. This is huge! This sequence could be the end of it. This could be Hotashi placing that order for a bunch of soft tacos. Hold up!
Bad Moon.
Oh my god, I can't believe that. Oh my god. It's a hit. Did we burst? Class?
It's a reset. Walter, you tricky dick Walter. Alright. Not over yet. A yellow DP. First.
I'm with it. You see Millia jump, input DP. Worry about consequences later.
Oh my god!
It's huge. Again, we're now in another scenario where this could be game-winning. Classified, what is this mix? You've got nothing in the tank. You've got no meter. That's a throw, and it is enough! Classified with the perfect! We just talked about how we saw almost no perfects this whole night, and Classified is gonna send Walter packing with the P on the board. Good stuff to Classified. Oh man, Hotashi, this has been a really fun night of Guilty Gear Strive. This game is cool.
I'm all smiles right now. Like, these matchups are going like a way I would have never seen. I'm seeing so much more play from every player tonight. Classified on the Geo. Yo, Geo up good. Geo players up good. I mean, it took Classified like legitimately like 11 or 12 games to figure it out, but figure it out he did. Very, very impressive. Well earned, classified. Congratulations, Walter. Looking good, Milia Bros. Hey, still strong. I'm feeling great. I'm loving it.
Again, the positive vibes are immense. Like I've been kind of in like a fighting game downturn a little bit the last like few years, just for a variety of reasons that I'm sure, chat, you can start to put together in your own brain as to what those could be. But just seeing everyone so damn happy about this patch is like it is ambrosia to my brain. Just seeing the positive vibes, everyone being so happy,
right?
Yeah, right? Production, can we see, like, the top placements? Do we have that graph lying around, or that graphic, rather, of, like, who the top gamers tonight were? We've got the bracket. Look at that. Classified did take the big first place W. We've got Domi down there taking third. Walter obviously took a second. I have no idea why I did that out of order. It's been a long night, Hitachi. It's been so long.
So good. It's so good.
MacMens in the big fourth, congratulations. And then tied for sixth, we got Cherio and Nitro. Nitro representing good old FlyQuest. And then, tied for fifth, rather. And then tied for seventh, we have got good old Sergeant Frogger hanging on the back with Lakey on the other characters that we have seen. Great play tonight, everybody. I hope you've all been enjoying the Strive patch. I hope if you've been hopping on and you've been having a good time, dude, put the positive vibes out there. This is precious. This little period of time before we get everyone like a month from now going like, I don't know, they make the YouTube thumbnail of like Diaphone looking miserable at the camera and he's just like, Potemkin's still a problem. Like whatever it's going to be.
That's the FDX, dude. That's the FDX. Yes, they ruined everything.
Back to basics, baby.
God. You know, I'm not even kidding. I'm in a Discord with Fee, and I genuinely saw like somebody going like, "Dude, this patch is so good," and Fee hard added them and said, "Must be nice," and it was like the funniest shit I had ever read in my whole life.
Added me on Twitter with a crying emoji. Oh man, and I saw Book playing Strive too. Oh, that's funny.
Dude, shit is too funny. Hitachi, it has been an absolute pleasure. I think we are going to go ahead and roll on out of here. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching at home. Thank you, FlyQuest, for having the both of us. Thank you, the gamers, for gaming. We will catch you all next time.
Dude, we're like Homer Simpson.